Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm Nesbit. It's Hogwarts Legacy. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are in the world. Or night, depending. Main screen. Thank you. Oh, there we go. I might risk it and leave that up today. And then I can see any... I can see the comments as they come in as well. So I'm talking to myself, guys and girls. Sometimes what I do is, I actually quite a lot, I go into performance mode on Streamlabs, just so it saves juice, because Hogwarts is quite a big game. But there's no reason. I mean, I've checked all the, I've checked the graphics card and everything. And none of it's under duress, but it does seem to make a difference, or it has in the past. I think that I'm going to leave that on because I see comments as they come in and other stuff, notifications, subs, all the rest of it. I can see all that a lot easier, so I'm going to leave that on today, I think. Just see what happens. Oh dear. Oh, the hay fever's high today. I can feel it. It's already starting. Hey, Lauren. Welcome. Nice to see you in. Let's just lift up the chat there. Just see how low that is. That's what am I doing? I want chat. Where's chat? Under the sources. Chat, there we go. I'm just going to raise that box up a bit because it's a bit low. I'm going to try that. Alright. And I'm a bit loud in my ears, so I'm going to turn the game down. Let's get on with it. I think we're good to go. Alright, everyone. Oh dear. I'm feeling it today. Cool. Okay. All right. Question, where did we get to? Can't remember. Oh, did we finish off? Oh, I got that lovely beastie, I remember. Yeah. I've got to craft the keeper's wand. Yeah, Lauren, I have. Yeah, it's very nice. We'll go there in a sec if you like. I do like the decorations and the changing of the seasons. So, okay. That's nice. I got a notification as well. That's good. I can hear and see things again. One day I might go back to multi-streaming on different platforms, but I don't think it's going to be a while because they still got a lot to sort out with their technology. Okay. Let's do that, shall we? Or should we do... I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to just have some fun. Let's go to the hall first. The Christmas decorations. Where's the hall? The Great Hall. There we go. Okay. I have just got myself the third beastie, guys and girls. It's really good fun. This guy, he's a beast, you know. Yeah, all the candles in. Oh, they've taken them down. We've just gone. Ah. Have you been to the Death Day party room yet? What's the Death Day party room? No, I haven't. What's that all about? I've never been there, Lauren. Wow, okay, all right. We'll check that out. Okay. Oh, I've just re-travelled to the, just realised what I'd done. Okay, everyone. Let's get on with it. Let's get world map. Here we go. What's that there? The Lost Child. What's that all about? Ooh. All right. I'll have to check that out, Lauren. That's at the college, yeah? Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. We're not far from... Go down to the Slytherin dungeon and go into the area where you went to the entrance. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. All right. I'll check that out when we get back to Hogwarts the next time round. I'll try to remember that. Okay. All right. There we go. Now it's actually highlighted. Oh, did I just unhighlight that? Oh, what am I doing? I'm sorry. It's early morning, guys and girls. My brain's just starting to wake up. Untracked quest. Yes, that's tracked. Okay, it's tracked. Okay, yeah. My brain's just starting to wake up. Locate on that. I'll get there. Let's... Oh! Oh! Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, is that not the Deke thing that I couldn't? No, hold on. That's the Deke thing. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it right now, Lauren. I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to wake up because really I'm half asleep. My brain is not with it this morning at all. And that is the one with the quests. The one mastery. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to go and get this one sorted out. At least start getting the one sorted out. It's not the Deke thing. No, it's not. Is this guy around? Oh, it's night time. Oh, great. All right, let's wait till day, I suppose. So I've been a little bit thrown by stuff going on this morning. I had lots of technical stuff go on again this morning, guys and girls, driving me fucking mental. Earbuds wouldn't connect. Mic, the cam wouldn't work. That's just really sort of threw me. Wait till morning. Let's wait till morning. You'll get more than the one sorted out. You're about to do a big... In here? Am I? You'll get more than the one sorted out. Oh, let's leave it then. All right, we'll leave it for now because I want to thank you for the heads up then. All right, so that'd be a big battle in the fit. Okay, thanks for the heads up, Lauren, because, hey, Maximo, welcome to the stream, dude. I did. Oh, good stuff, Lauren. Okay. All right, so that's going to be in the village. All right, okay, we'll leave that for now then because I need to wake up. Seriously, I really do. I got Swiss cheese for a brain at the moment. Yeah, it was a busy day on the pod yesterday. Lots going on. I had a busy family in the evening. Lots of stuff going on. And I woke up to lots of stuff going on. And then, I had all the technical stuff here. So I'm not really with it. I'll get with it as we go along. Okay, right. Let's look at the quests. Oh, I could do a Sebastian thing. Oh, I might actually. Yeah, his sister. Because... Or shall we leave that for now? Because I think when I've completed the main quest, we'll be able to deal with him more efficiently, I reckon, and his sister. We'll leave that for now. find biscuit in a bit as well. I've got to finish this as well. The lock-picking quest. I've got to do that soon. Okay. Let's purchase a breeding pen. Spellcraft. That would be at Hogsmeade, wouldn't it? Did I just hear a comment coming? Yeah, I did. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Let's get the breeding pen. Absolutely, Lauren. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
Pick up my toy, she said.
Now, where's the scrolls shops? Down here, I think, isn't it? Is it this way? Oh, where would the breeding pen? Oh Christ, I'm not with it, am I? Okay. Yeah. Okay, all right. Let's just mark that up and I can. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I got it, Lauren. I'm waking up slowly. And that's just it as well. I haven't had my coffee yet. I still haven't had a coffee this morning. That'll help me. Okay, breeding pens. Here we go. There we go. 1,000.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Okay.
Let me know
Good.
if there's anything else I can do to help.
All right. Got the breeding pen. That's good. Rescue the male, what you call it, thingy. Yeah, let's unclick the main quest at the moment. I don't want to be untracked quest. Thank you. I don't want to be doing that. Shit, I've just unclicked. There we go. All right, so now, why is that still high? Oh, because it's part of the main quest, I guess. World map. There we go. We're going all the way up there. All right, okay. Here we go. All right, I'm starting to get my shit together. Quick look, use about online. All right, okay, let's go. Oh, look at this, man. This is so pretty. I do love this game, guys and girls. Oh, let's get my beastie out. Oh yeah, let's have some fun. Hey.
Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
Oh, is that some enemies down there?
Oh, for what? Nothing ever happens.
Yeah, Lauren. Yeah, okay. And I need a particular... Oh, I didn't even notice. Do I need a male one, do I? Let's have a look. Let's look at the quests. Okay, Lauren. I'll just have a... Yeah, better read the quest and be really... Yeah. Rescue a male. Okay, thanks. I didn't even pick up on that. Okay, I got to rescue a male. I'm going to have some fun here, guys and girls. Let's...
Faster! No need to race now, my friend.
Oh shit, I'm not in control of this guy this morning. Which is the speed up. Why does he stop? There we go. Thank you very much. Go. There you go. Charge. There you go. All right. Oh, what's this here? Oh, let's get off a minute. What's all this? Oh, we'll check that out in a minute. Let's just beat these guys up. Let's give them some hell. Yeah. Yeehaw. Yeah.
What did you do?
Oh, yeah. Oh, row. God, just in time. Oh, I've lost my sound. What's going on? Oh, shit, man. Have you lost the sound, guys and girls? I've just lost my earpiece. What's going on? Oh, this is one of those days, isn't it? Yeah, I've lost sound. What's going on? Oh, that's stupid. All right, I've got it back. Okay, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. It's on my end, Lauren. Yeah, I'd lost sound because the settings had changed in the FX. It's okay. I've got it back. I've got the game back. Okay, good. God, just that excitement just stopped, didn't it? Okay, here we go. Ah.
How dare you do such a thing to me?
How dare you do such a thing to me? Oh, I'm not very... What are you doing? Red.
How did that feel?
Get up, Nesbit. I'm doing awful here on this one. All right. Now that, yep, definitely need to warm up and wake up, guys and girls. Expelliarmus. Hello, Miss Berry, baby. Oh, that's interesting. I've got a... Okay, hey, Panic, welcome, man. I've just got to set up some... That's why my shield wasn't working. That's why I was getting hit. I've got a new mouse, guys and girls, because my other one was playing up. But I've got to reset. What am I going to? What am I thinking about? I'm going to... here we go. Keypad. Right. Protego. Let's sort out Protego because it's not in my usual place. I've got to set this up. I forgot I haven't set this up. Camera op, gameplay options, controller rumble. I want... It's the camera. Control ops, that's a game... Oh, hold on a minute. No, that's the gamepad. I need the actual... Ah, mouse, here we go. Fuck's sake, Nesbit, get a grip today. Protego. Right, here we go. Which button do I want? Which is the most natural? I guess that, really. Because if I just go... Oh, that one, really. Can I... Let's cancel. Cancel as escape. Let's try that again. Protego. Where's it gone? Protego. All right. So... Let's bind with... Actually, that's a bit awkward. The other one, mouse was better position. I think I'll try that one. I'll confirm that. We'll try that for now. Oh, no, what's going on? One. Oh, cast spell. Oh, let's just reset the defaults. What's going on there? Oh, cast spell is what? Oh, I see. All right. I'm learning. All right, bake that potato. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys and girls. I forgot all about this. I got a new mouse yesterday because my old one was playing up. And I've got to bind... Oh, so cast spell was 1 on the mouse. That is 2. So that's these buttons. So... Oh shit, I didn't realise. Would that be it? Would it be, could I use, where's, okay, let's try this again. Okay. Okay. Oh bollocks, fuck off, mouse. Right, okay, so, no, no, can't do it with that one. Oh, that's a bit of a shit. No, I can't do it with that. Can't do it with that. Oh, piss off. I accidentally hit the wrong key there. Unbind. Let's try again. So I want it to accept. Doesn't accept that. But I don't cast spell. I don't need to. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I see. All right. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. Exactly, Lauren. Yeah. It's just this new mouse is. Let's just have a look. It's got Q is. I mean, I could use Q. I don't like Q though. I like to use the buttons on the mouse for Protego. Let me just think about this. Is there one on the other side? No, there isn't. They're all on this side. What's that one? Is that one selected? Let's have a look. No. Don't know why it won't accept that. Won't accept that. Won't accept that. If I do that one. It's being very temperamental. Oh, fuck, man. Stupid mouse. It's not playing ball. What's going on? All right, so I'm going to have to use Q for now. For some reason, let's just go back in. Press any key to rebind. Let's reset the defaults because it might be going. Just do that. Right. Now it's not working at all. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, fuck this. I'll just use Q, everyone. Sorry, everyone. I'll just use Q. Right, so I'm going to use Q for Protego now. Panic. Maybe, Lauren, maybe. Everything else is as it should be. That's brilliant. I got. Oh, hold on. See, the wheel does that quite nicely now. Ooh. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I could do that, couldn't I? All right. Okay. I'll think about that. I'll deal with that in a sec. So that's why my shield wasn't coming up when I was in combat. I thought, Christ, I'm being slow today, and my shield wasn't working because I. Yeah. Yeah. So it uses. Yeah, you're right, Lauren. It's about the aim stuff. So I can use. That's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see what it's doing. All right. I just want to override that, though. Okay, so I know what it's doing. All right, I'm with it. I'm with it. So. It's just a warning it gave me. So it doesn't matter, guys and girls. I can, let's just go to PC controls, potato. Where's potato? There we go. Right, so cast spell 1, so yeah, 1, 2, that's fine. So let's go down, spell sets, next spell, previous spell. Where's those buttons? Right, I'm going to go back up. Let's just see if I can quickly overwrite. Let's try this again. Right. I see. Okay, so what I'll do is, because that's the more natural position, I'm going to cancel that sec. Right, let's try it again, potato. And I'm going to bind there, and I'm going to confirm. Cast spell doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that that's because it should work. Let's just go back. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hold on a minute. I guess what I could do just to appease this thing, I could give it anything. There. And then it will shut the fuck up. That should do it, guys and girls. All right. All right. Okay, so, yeah, exactly. MB and MB1 for super fast reaction. Exactly, man. That's what I've just done. So.
Potato.
Ah, we're back. Brilliant. Potato. And then. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's fucked up the spells. Oh, no. It's fucked up the spell. Oh, no, no, no. Because now 1 is. Oh, yeah, it is. So it's done.
Arresto momentum.
Oh. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm being a dick this morning. Where's potato gone? Oh, God. Potato. There's potato 1. Can I not just do that as 1 as... Oh, I guess... Oh, fuck, man. All right. My other mouse didn't have this problem. Shit. Yeah, but that's pretty bizarre. Oh, I've... Oh, cancel. Hold on. Oh, fuck, man. Confirm. All right, so I've got to go down to the right thing, to the right button for a start. I'm looking for that secondary, like you say, but the MB buttons is what I'm looking for. Where are the MB buttons? That's what I want. I'm doing the wrong buttons. Sorry, I'm being thick. That's all right, Lauren. Yeah, I'm thick as fuck. I'll sort it. I'm getting there. I'll tell you, guys, I'm really shot on today. I'm really fucking tired. I'm not really functioning very well, I'll be honest, man, you know. But I'll get there. There's a real mad day. Let's have a look. Oh, sorry, let's not got to stick to the PC control, haven't I? Beasts, where is the MBs? That's what I'm looking. I know what I'm looking for. I can't see it. Map, escape tab, blah blah blah. There's the set waypoint. Zoom out. Previous spells. F3, F4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. X, Q caps. See, where are they? Where are those? Look up, look down. See, I'm trying to use my MB buttons, but the MB buttons, panic, are classed as 1, 2, and 3. That's why I can do spells, fire spells with them, but I don't want to do that. So how do I change up? Because normally all I'd do is go over potato here And like I say, I'd bind with the button that I want, but the button that I want has already been assigned automatically, but I can't see how to unbind that button. Do you understand where I'm coming from? All I want to do is use this fucking... And the strange thing is, I forgot all about this. I should have sorted this out before I came in. There's 2 buttons there as well. Why can't I use those? No. Well, that's just it. I can't see, Panic. I can't see what it's assigned to. Oh, well, I can. Sorry. These 2 buttons here, sorry, are the MB, sorry, the MB and NMB are assigned to the spells 1 and 2. But 1 and 2 is also assigned to 1 and 2 on the key. So I guess these buttons are assigned to 1 and 2 on the keypad, and I don't know why that is. Because I just presume they would be like the original, you know, extra. Yeah, it's just... I'll just have to use Q today, I think, because it's starting to piss me off now. I need to make a coffee, man. I need a coffee to get my brain going. Let me have a look. I don't understand why they're assigned to 1 and 2. Let's just go down again. Tool wheel. Dialogue. Let's just keep going down a minute. Just in case I missed something. Let's have a look. No, because I've got a... Oh, you might need an app that specifies them as a separate input. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's just a fucking mouse. Why can't it just work like a fucking mouse, man? Oh, is that what's going on? Windows recognizes it as another keyboard. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, what can I say, man? Potentially. Okay, all right. That's probably what's going on, mate. Okay. All right, I'll have to get used to using Q. Yeah, no, that's right, Panic. That's a useful bit of info. It's obviously probably recognising it, like you said. So yeah, I mean, because normally, like I say, I'm not that thick. You know, I know how to bind the keys to, you know. So I really... Oh, hold on. I know what I can do. I've just worked it out, Panic, because there's 2... No, because that'd be the second spell as well. That would affect that. Okay, let's open Notepad. All right, mate. Hold on a sec. Just in case, because when I open Notepad, some private writings or stuff might come up. So I'm just going to... Right, let's hit the Notepad with this button then. Oh, Christ, it's hitting numbers. You're right. It's going 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Yeah, it's assigned 1 and 2. Yeah. Panic. They're assigned to 1 and 2. Literally that. So what do I do about that then? What? I've never had a mouse that's done that before. So I had no, you know, I didn't know what was going on there. That's the first time I've had a mouse that's done that. So... Okay, all right. Sorry, everyone. I think actually, I'll tell you what. I had quite a few people in the phone chat, and they've disappeared. Sorry about this, everyone. It's a bit of a fuck up this morning. No, it was just plug and play. The mouse just comes as a plug and play, mate. That's what I don't understand. But I've actually had a lot of problems with my mic again this morning and everything, my camera. I don't know if I've got something going on with my system. All right, so, and there's... Okay. Okay, Panic, okay. So it's taking my mouse or some of the features of my mouse as a keyboard. All right, okay, we're going to have to go with it as it is then, guys and girls. I'll have to use Q for potato and try to remember. And I'll sort this out. I'll sort this out in my own time. Sorry, everyone. A bit of a pain in the ass, that. It's confused the crap out of me. So I can actually use... Yeah, Levioso. That's these little buttons on the side of my mouse I'm using now. Where I'd normally hit 1 and 2. Oh, I haven't changed up that thing either. Sorry, I've got to go back and change up the original. What a pain in the ass this has been. Do you know, I feel like just stopping the day now, to be honest, yeah. I feel quite pissed off, man. Bit low about with it all, I'm telling you. Okay, where is it? Potato, and what was it? 1. Well, it's still got 1 there, look. Why is the cast spell 1? Oh, the secondary binding's on. Hold on a minute. Interesting. All right. This is fucking me up, because if we go back to the spell list now, 1. Oh, I can use it. I've sorted it. I just reversed the order. Panic. I think I've got it sorted, man. I've just sorted it, guys. I think I know what I can do. Hold on. I've just reversed the orders of those. Yeah, I've just reversed the order. I think I know what... Hold on. So I've just reversed the order of that. So if I go down to potato now, can I... Where's it to? Potato. Can I now do this? Let's try that one. No, cancel that. It says it's still... What about that one? That one's now not reacting. This is... Okay, because I've got to do that, that's why. Oh, it's still assigned. Oh, okay, because it was the secondary slot I was using. I'll figure the smoothest way to handle this. Yeah, okay, so it's still recognized. Well, if I just use... Hold on a minute. Can I not... Am I being thick? Can I do this? No, because the slot's being assigned by the second binding, yeah. Yeah, so I can't, can I? I can't change it. Oh, yeah, okay, all right. I thought that was like the secondary and all the rest of it, blah, 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 but no, I'm being thick. Thick as fucking shit. All right, I'll leave it at that. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so that's back to normal. Okay, so we got this back to normal. Okay, all right, good stuff. Can I actually row? Yeah. All right. Let's just check this. Why Panic works it out. I don't know, man. Oh, is there someone still here? Still, we still got people here. Who's this over here?
I dream of making a better world for me.
All right, let's get some practice in. Oh, I managed to get the potato out. That's good. I'm just going to use basic to practice. Okay, at least I got... Okay, so I got my potato out. Okay. I think the AHK is happening. I don't know what AHK is, man. I think it's... I can't believe I just wanted a mouse that did its job, really. I'm gonna have to. We'll work it out, man. I'll work it. We'll get there in the end. It's a pain in the ass, though. Oh, auto hotkeys. Auto hotkeys. I think like the AK. Okay, auto hotkeys is happening. Okay, mate. All right. I haven't done much. How long have I been in stream? 42 minutes. I've been in stream for 42 minutes, guys and girls. And from the moment I started this stream, it was a shit show. My brain was half dead. Let's go and get this balloon. And my keypad isn't binded the way I want it. But hey, it's small things. It's no big deal. It's not a drama. It doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. Fuck it. We'll work it out, Panic. I'll sort it. Thanks, man. Thanks, Lauren. I appreciate you both. Whee! There's one down here. Whee! All right. Oh, we got to go up. Then we got to go around. What's
God, I
this?
was right then.
Oh, this is
Better
Take the
be
Biscuit
careful.
quest update. Oh, yeah, I have, haven't I? Thanks, Lauren. I forgot about that. Yeah. I forgot about the quest. Oh, God dear me. Oh, if Jack could see me now. All right, okay. Which way are we going? This way, I think. Let's follow the marker. So just got to remember to use Q for Protego. I wonder why I wasn't blocking earlier. I thought, why is my mouse button not working? Now I know. All right, okay. The mail. We've got to get a mail as well. Woo! Wrong way, says Lauren. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Hey, it doesn't matter. It's not so bad, Lauren. It's beautiful. Look at this. Let's just bring up the map. Where am I going? Have I actually got the quest highlighted now after all that shit? I don't think I have. Yes, I have. Yeah, okay. Oh, God. Perhaps I should take a break myself. Okay, we're going up here, look. Okay, so. And what's that there? Okay, that's the den. Let's just, there's not a fast, the nearest fast travel is there. Let's just go to the fast travel. Fucking hell. Give me a break, God. Jesus, man. All right, so I'm going to go on foot because I'm going to see it easier. We've got that marker there. This is where I was pretty much, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's follow the dots. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh, I forgot. I got V as well, haven't I? Yeah, I got V as well I can use. Yeah, is this a Merlin trial? Oh, I've done it. I've already done it. Oh, IB. I've already done this one, all right. Oh dear, Panic. Oh, Protego, remember it's Q.
Protego! Imperio! Places! The beasts are safer now. Revelio!
All right. Okay. So, yeah, Panic, if you know how to resolve that, let me know. If you've got any ideas, you know, just ping me in Discord or something like that, mate. Say, because I'll try to sort that out later outside of stream. But that was, yeah, I forgot to do that. I meant to do that last night before I came in, but as I said, I had so much go on yesterday, guys and girls. There was just so much. It meant so many different levels, you know? Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you, Panic. You're a real star, dude. You really are. I tell you, it's good to have some younger minds around nowadays. I tell you, I'm getting old, man. You know, it's getting a little bit harder. I'm not that old yet, but I'm getting older. Do you know what I mean? You know, I'm just used to buying a mouse and the damn thing working. I've never had that problem before. Okay. Who are you? Oh, okay. Okay, mate. All right. So we're going over there, right? Why are we going the long way round? Oh! Oh, I know this guy. I've bought off him before. Hello, matey. How are you? We've been here before. Oh, can't go that way. Here we go. Now I have to capture a male one, right? Oh, shit. What am I doing? Come on, please. Before they all fly away. Let's just bring up... So I've got to capture one in a basket, haven't I? That's what I need to do. Let's do that. Actually... Because sometimes that can be useful. I don't want them to see me. Okay. So I'm going to use a potion as well. Oh shit, what am I doing? Get out of it! What just did Potato? I must have hit Q by mistake. Okay, potions, for God's sake. Freezing them helps as well. Oh, I say. Okay, alright.
Potato.
Oh, get lost, man. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, I don't fucking... This... I've just lost all those. I don't believe that. Again, because Potato is now... I'm having a bit of a mare. Like I say, my brain is not in best form at the moment. Just wait for them to come back. Let's just calm down a bit. I take it they will come back. I will just wait till night time. Can I wait? Yes, please. Yeah, Lauren. Yeah, I'm just having a problem with my buttons, man. It's a coursehair thingy. It was on offer, mate. So I got it. It's a very sensitive one. It's a good one, yeah. It's a core. Let me bring it up. Sorry, I've got to bring up what the fucking thing is now. Just do that. I'll just have a read of it as well. Let's bring up the... I don't know, you know, I just thought, oh, that looks a good mouse. Quality, it's, you know, 30% saved. I'll get a decent one, you know. And then hopefully I won't have the problems that I have in game that I've had in the past. It's a Corsair Iron Claw wireless. So it's a Corsair Iron Claw wireless panic. And it says ten programmable buttons, micros, key bindings, blah blah blah. It doesn't say anything about software. I'll ask the AI. Ask AI something. Does it have? Does it have its own software? Well, it sort of says yes because it's all built in, but there was no... It has an onboard memory that stores your settings. So yeah, that's what it is. It doesn't... do you want me to send you... Let's just have a look at the comments. Sorry, mate. I'm... No, Lauren, I'll check that out in a sec. Here, go Panic. I'll show you the one I got. Look, I'll post it. All right. Let me just. Is this the right one? I'm just going to bring that up. I'm going to make sure the link works before I paste it. It's the right one. Yeah. I'll send. Here's the link. All right, mate. And you can see. I mean, because to me, it just looks like a normal mouse. It's a bit more. Oh shit! I got to bring up the pay. Hold on. What it is it's a better quality mouse than I've ever had. Normally, I spend like 15 quid on a mouse. Like I spent 15 quid on a keyboard. But because I had such problems, I mean, I get through so many keyboards, and you know, because I had a bit of extra money from the donations, I bought something relatively decent, and I'm beginning to regret it. So let me just post the link to you, man. Hold on a sec, and you can see what I've got. But I don't think it's anything, you know. It was like 30% off, so I thought, fuck it, you know. What am I thinking about? View your channel. Let's just go. You're on the mainstream, aren't you? Not the portrait. Let's just go. You're on the mainstream, aren't you? Oh God, I got my voice coming in now. I'm gonna go and make a coffee, guys. I'm really pissed today, to be honest. I'm feeling a bit raw today, a bit tired. There you go, mate. I'm really pissed today. I can still hear myself. I thought there you go. I'm feeling a bit grumpy today, guys and girls. I apologise. Nothing's, you know, I'm having trouble with my buttons and my mouse and playing the game. I'm not really feeling it at the moment. But hey, it's early doors. Bear with me. I'll get my shit together, all right? Okay, so let's try this again then. Hopefully they'll turn up. Let's go through to the morning. We'll go to the map. We'll wait. Yes. Okay, let's just set up. Okay, is this the morning now, is it? They're coming back. Quick! All right. Right. Let's bring up the magic. I've got that. I'm going to use slow time, because I know that works well too. That helps. I'll try Lauren's freeze. All right, so I'll put that back there like that. And what I'll do is I'll do the freeze, and I'll use that like that, so I know which one to be on. Now, get very close to them, she says. And it's got to be a male as well. Okay, all right. So, let's see if I can get my shit together, guys and girls. There's one. Oh, you need IQ, I think. Utility engine. I tried linking it. Oh, cheers, Panic. Thanks, man. I see. I didn't know. It's just a mouse to me, man. It was just a mouse, you know. I mean, so first things first, so I can get real close. So I got my invisibility potion up. Where's he gone? The fucker's flown away again, I think. These things are flighty, man. Okay, 68. There's where we should be. Let's see if there's going to be one here for us. Let's just come into the space where we should be in. Maybe one will turn up or something as part of the quest. Is there one here? Can't see any. No? Okay, we've got to wait. But if I'm here, I've got to rescue the male. What's going on? If I'm rescuing the male... Okay. Revelio. Really? Oh, I'm being thick. Oh, all right. Revelio. I didn't think about that.
Revelio.
No, nothing. Oh, what's that over there? No, that's just... V. Deep mark the location on map where he believes I can find. Yeah, blah blah blah. I also need to stop off in Hogsmeade. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, done. All right. So where is this thing? Beast go blue. Yeah, yeah, I know, Lauren. Yeah.
Revelio.
Maybe it's just about the time of day or something. I've just got to wait. Ah, there it is. Oh, and it's running away. Oh, it's just turned up. And now it's flying away. It just turned up out of nowhere. Ah, thank you, Panic. I'll let you change the DPI set. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, all right. Thank you, mate. I ain't got a clue. New tech. New tech. It's caught me out. I admit. I'm an OGIT.
Revelio.
Okay. What we got here? Have we got a male here? Yes, here we go. Oh, I'm invisible. Is that a male? Yes. Okay. Come on. Come on, come on. Yes, come on, come on, come on. Don't you dare, don't you dare. Woo, we did it, Lauren, we did it.
Now we can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
I've actually achieved something in my stream today, guys. I've actually achieved something. I've actually completed a quest. It should. I've never had a Corsair mouse. I'm a high perks nerd. Okay. A high perks nerd. Okay. It's the first time I've had a Corsair mouse, mate. It's the first time I've had anything like this. You know, and again, I'll thank the community there because it's your donations that's allowed me to upgrade my equipment. Because like I say, guys and girls, I've generally had a £15 or like a £10 mouse or whatever, and a £15 or £12 keyboard or whatever it is, cheap and cheerful. And sometimes where gaming is concerned, it's you know, it hasn't really been the best for gaming. I've now got a fairly decent gaming keyboard, you know, I would call it, you know, and yeah. Well, the reaction, you're talking about the reaction time, Panic, yeah? The reaction time of this mouse and everything is really good. It can be used for design as well. And that's another reason I bought it, because when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, yeah, and I start modding again in the CK or whatever, you know, it'd be a better tool for that as well. Oh, hey, Nock. Welcome, dude. Thank you, man. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Nice to see you, Nock. Yeah. Now go back to the room of requirement. You need to get the feed. Okay. Yeah, mice. Yeah. So it should be useful for me, Panic. You know, that's why I bought it. I thought, oh, it's a... Cheers, Nock. Cheers, man. How you doing? Did your stream go well? You having a good time? Thanks, man. And the gaming mice slides like butter. Yeah. Hey, Alexan, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the channel, guys and girls. In fact, you came at a good time because we've just been having a mouse drama this morning. Good stuff, Not. Good stuff, man. Nice to see you. Yeah, we had a mouse drama this morning, guys and girls. I've been an hour in, and we really haven't done a huge amount of gameplay. You know, we've been talking about, you know, different mice and mouse and technology and stuff. And Lauren's been helping me with that. And I'm just starting to get my shit together. I'm starting to wake up now, actually. My brain's starting to move. I can feel it, you know. We had the pod yesterday, and that, you know, that was it's always so, it's a good thing, but it's the funny thing is, if you go back to a low poly mouse, it will never feel like, oh, it'll feel like someone's cut your fingers off. Yeah. Yeah, because this is a very sensitive mouse, Panic. And I have got 3 buttons on the side already that I can have used for 3 different settings for the mouse sensitivity. So it's already got, what I'm saying is pre-programmed settings for the mouse, I guess, for different apps. Because, for example, when I come out of game, right, it's far too sensitive. So I go on to the second setting, which is more appropriate for the desktop. So it's actually really quite smart. It's a nice, you know, and it isn't that expensive. Like I said, it was 30 quid off or something like that, you know, in IQ. Yeah, brilliant, man. Yeah. So thanks, man. Thanks for that, Panic, because I didn't know what was going on. So I'll be able to set up my Potato MB button as well to the exact DPI you want. Brilliant. Thanks, man. And did you say you posted that link in the Discord? Brilliant. Okay. You're a star. Thanks, Panic. Because I didn't know. It'd taken me probably ages to work that out. So I appreciate you, mate. Thanks. Again, new technology, old fart. You know. So yeah. But yeah, funny as fuck. Good stuff. Okay, so I've got to go now to. Lauren says I need to go back to the room of requirement. And I need to get that female, put them together in this same new Valerium. Oh, I'm not watching where I'm flying. Christ. Okay, all right. Cheers. Good stuff. Whee, Ma! I'm going to go on that bridge. Here we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, I love this game. Ooh. What's this here? I think I've been here before, haven't I? I think I have. I'm going to go make a coffee, guys and girls. I'm so thirsty. And then we're going to get back to Hogwarts. I might as well just fast travel there, actually. Because I'll get sidetracked otherwise. And I've been sidetracked way too much. That was the first keeper trial. Yeah, I thought I recognised it, Lauren. I thought I recognised it. All right, okay. Coffee time for me, everyone. I will be back in 1 sec. And Panic, Lauren, thanks for your patience. Well, everyone, thanks for your patience this last sort of hour. It's been a bit of a shit show this morning. I admit it. You know. Yeah. Cheers. Titty. It's Titty, isn't it? Yeah, Titty Alexan. Cheers, Alexan. I will. I need a coffee. I haven't had one yet today, and I need some water as well. And when I get back, guys and girls, we'll get on with some serious gaming. I think I'm starting to wake up. I've still got hangover from yesterday. I mean, yesterday was mad. The pod, after the pod, family, all the rest of it. It was non-stop, and I'm sort of feeling it today. Anyway, let's go and I'll get a drink, and I'll be back in a sec. I'll just bring up the break time, just so if anyone comes in, they know what's going on. I won't be long. Oh, and you will still better hear me, guys and girls, because I must remember I've got my mic. I've got my mic pinned to my chest. It's one of those, ones that you can use for the phone. But they're really good in terms of on the PC as well. They give you a real clear sound. And the nice thing is I can walk around with it. And I've got this for when I do some walking talks in my town and around my area as the summer starts to come along. And, I've got a bit of space in my head because it's been a mad Christmas and, beginning to the year and everything else. And we've had so much go on. But yeah, that's the plan down the line. I intend to. I need a clean. I'll have to use that one, I guess. Oh no, I can use that. Yeah, I intend to show you my world, a bit more of my world. Where I live, bit of history, local area, all the rest of it. With the phone, go out with the phone. Do some streams on the phone. And I'll do some records on the GoPro as well, because that's why I got all this equipment, so I could bring more content to the channel. It's just one of the problems I have is that I've got a very busy family life, and it makes it even more complicated in terms of our lad has got special needs. He's on the autistic sort of scale, and so everything comes through us. So and we go through some periods that are a bit more intense than some other periods. Do you know what I mean? You know, again, it depends on what affects him, because again, he's very prone to have his rhythms upset because of his nature, the way things work in his head. But yeah, so like I say, I've always have a lot of plans and things I want to do, but I get round to them eventually. It just takes some time, because again, you know, the stuff that gets going on in our world, and the you know, and of course, oh shit, man, family comes first, of course. You know, I can't, you know, there's no other way. That's the way it has to be. But yeah, like I say, I intend to show you, like I say, some real nice country spots where I live, and some nice architecture. It's over well, it dates back 1,000 years, and of course it is built upon as the years went by, in the village that I came from, that I grew up in. But that'll be down the line pretty soon, with a bit of luck. I will start doing a Monday. Probably what I'll do is, thinking about it now, the Mondays where I do Dragon's Dogma and things like that. Remember, don't use the bathroom. Yeah, I know, Lauren. That's why I've decided to carry on talking while I'm making my coffee, because I'll probably forget about the damn mic. That would be so embarrassing. But yeah, but that's the plan. Probably what I'll do is, guys and girls, on a Monday, I will do some. I will get my missus to drop me off when she takes the boy to school, on some of those nice summer days, and we'll go and have a cup of coffee in town. And I'll show you some of the architecture, and we'll go for a walk in the square. And I'll probably do that, like I say, on the Monday, you know, and sometimes maybe, well, on other days too, but we'll see. I've got to work it all out really and get it clear in my head, but yeah, I mean, but at the moment, with spring and everything, I've never suffered with hay fever so bad. I never used to suffer with hay fever at all, ever. But as I've got older, it seems my body's got a bit more sensitive. Or if it's not hay fever, it's a cold, or it's some sort of, you know, it's sort of the nose, the sinuses, the head. It's hay fever, I'm sure it is. But I've never known it to be so bad this year. This year, it's been really bad. Yeah. Feel like shit, to be honest with you. It's one of the reasons I find it hard to concentrate sometimes as well, because it really affects my ability. You know, when it's really pounded, it's hard to concentrate. But yeah, how many? Okay, all right. It's a bit annoying today, actually, guys and girls, as well, because in terms of when I came in today, for the first time in ages, there was being people sent to the phone from YouTube, but I really wasn't on the ball. I think I came in way too early, really. You know, and then I had trouble just focusing on the game itself. Then I had the mouse issue. I realised my mouse wasn't working, and yeah, I lost those people. I don't think I was very engaging to start the stream this morning. So you got to laugh. What can you do, eh? Shit happens. But it doesn't matter. To be honest with you, you know, I got a lot of feelings about YouTube at the moment. So, but I won't go on about those. If it weren't for you wonderful people, and I mean that seriously, if it wasn't for people like Lauren or Panic, you know, and Yonder and Trick and other people, brilliant. Okay, so get the female, it is, yeah, and talk to Dee. So I've got to put it in my bag, yeah? That's what you're saying, I'll do that. But yeah, so anyway, there's a lot coming, guys and girls. There's a sorry, can't have a drink. there's a lot of stuff coming. I want to get out and about and do sort of more walking and talking with you as well. And down the line as well, I'm going to see if I can get one of those electric bikes and we can go for bike rides and shit like that. I don't know if that interests anyone. Let me know what you think. Because I spend most of my days sat at a desk, and especially during the summer, I'd really like to get out and stream, live sort of stuff in the real world a bit more. I think, like Trick does, because I think it's interesting, and I think it has merit. My chair squeaked so bad. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll pick that up. It's so creaky. It's fucking hell of a noisy to me. But anyway, there we go. Let's do this. Valerium. Hey, Dee. Okay. I'll tell you what, Lauren, I was surprised. I put out a couple of shorts yesterday, just basic gameplay. And both of them hit 1,000 odd each, which is quite nice. And I've just actually put another one out this morning. And that was about getting that third mount. And I'm just curious, I'll just quickly have a look, see if it's done anything yet. Let's have a quick look. I mean, sometimes it takes a little while. Oh, it's rolled. Okay, is that going to climb? It's had 218 views, and I put it out at the beginning of the stream. So that's not bad. So it's quite interesting. Oh, it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. No, that's not what I want. How popular this game is, Let's just go to the shorts. I just want to see if it's stopped at that number, if it's still growing. Analytics. Let's have a quick look. No, it's growing. It's just started to take off. It'll be interesting to see what I get then. All right, okay, that's interesting. So that short, and that's the one of me getting the beastie, I think. That's just, yeah, Lauren. And I've got 2 more for the day. And I took, do you know what? Yes, the other day I took the full 3 hours and I loaded it up to, because I'm using a bit of software, which Yond actually very kindly donated for the first month. He showed me it. He said, check this out, Nesbit. And it is called Opus Clip. And it is really good, guys. So what I for example, I'll bring it over so you can see. I know this isn't, this is my thing, really. This isn't really your thing. But this is what I do with these clips. So I took the full clips for Hogwarts. Sorry, the full show. I took the full show. It cost me some credits, mine. But I had loads of credits from my first membership, and it just did all these shorts. Now the majority of them I won't be using, but some of them were really good. So I took the best ones, and loaded them up. And yeah, I was quite surprised by the response. I did 2 yesterday. They had 1,300, 1,200 respectively. And I've just posted one for this morning as well, Lauren. So that was. That's an improvement on the past as well. That's a good tool. It works well because it breaks down, the hook and everything. It does the hook and everything for you. All you got to do is upload it to your channel. It's great. Anyway, all right. Sorry. Let's get on with the gameplay. Oh, I just want to see. Let's get on with the gameplay, and my mind flitters to the next thing. ADHD. I just want to see that link. Did Panic? He's posted the link. Panic, you're a star, man. Oh, I didn't know that. Look at that. I'm thick as fuck. IQ software drivers. Oh, I'm thick, Panic. I didn't know that. I didn't even pick up on that, man. All your compatible products together in a single interface. Control RBG. I wondered how I controlled the RBG lighting on it. I thought, how do I control the RBG lighting on it? Oh, fucking hell, I'm sorry. Cheers, Bannock. You're a star, man. I don't know if you're still there, but you're a star. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. No! Wrong one! Wrong one! That's not what I wanted. Now they're all running away.
Everything's all right now.
There we go. Okay. Got him. Let's just dump back. What did I just take? It was the cat, yeah? Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, can I put him back? There we go.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Hello, kitty. Hey, kitty. Look at that, look. Cool kitty. It's a great cat. The models are so good in this game. I get caught snitching. Yeah, I'm here. I get caught snitching. I love the models. Look at this cat, guys and girls. Just look at this fucking cat. It's a lovely model, and they got such character. These, you know, these animals. I had an awe. Nesbit is a little. Oh, hey, stay tuned. How you doing, man? Hey, Panic. I saw your Dr. Doolittle moment on Call of the Wild. You should have shot the deer, man. You should have shot the deer. Oh, brilliant. I look forward to Friday, mate. Hey, that's tomorrow. No, it's not. What day is it today? Yeah, it's Thursday today. It's Friday tomorrow, Panic. It wasn't a deer. What was it? It was. I thought it was a female. I'm sure it was a deer. It turns out it wasn't a deer though. Oh yeah, that's right, Lauren. I knew what you meant. No worries. I tell you what, guys and girls. If all you've got to worry about today is accidentally using a different meaning word, you're doing well, because I'm telling you, I'm having a lot more than that going on. I can tell you. I'm absolutely shattered today, guys and girls. I feel exhausted, man. I really do. I must admit it. You know, I come in and I felt a bit tired and whatever. I knew I didn't feel 100%. But, you know, this has been a tough hour and 20 minutes. The thing is, there's been a lot of emotional content going on in the last few days as well. So, you know, I mean, that happens, you know. Comments. I caught them driving a... Oh, okay. Oh, dear. Oh, let's speak to Deep then. I'll be honest, guys and girls, this may not be a long stream today. I feel shot on. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's see who's online. Oh, cheers, stay tuned. Nice to see you, dude. I'll show you around it in a bit if you haven't seen all of it. Isa's online today, or Isa. Mac's online. Oh, Trick's online now, look. Okay, all right. And Mike's online as well. Oh, all right. Okay. Well, I'll have someone to send to. All right. Yeah, I do like the gameplay. The mechanics. Stay tuned. You know, of the room of requirement. Cheers, Lauren. I'll see, Lauren. Like I say, once I've drunk my coffee, my brain chemistry will change. I'll probably feel all right. But I just feel so fucking shot on the day. I'll admit it. You know, it's like I'm so tired. Where's Deep to? Again, you know, there's a lot of emotional content going on in my world at the moment, guys and girls. You know, I'm developing friendships with people. I'm learning about people. They're learning about me. I've got a busy family life and a complicated family life, as I said. And yeah, like I say, I'm an old Englishman. You know, and I get tired easily, a bit more easily nowadays, you know. So yeah, but it's all good. Yeah, I'm not complaining. They aren't real animals, mate. I'm telling you. Yeah, I know, Panic. Okay. Ooh.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder
So I've
where
got
I
to
should conjure their pen.
So if I conjure the pen... Oh, here we go. Oh, right, okay. He's literally opening up a new door. Oh, look at that, look. Nice. The room's responding to my requirements. I tell you what, I wish people would respond to my requirements like this. It would be fantastic, man. I'd be doing so well in life.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
All right, ooh. Oh, it's a bit more like their environment, actually. Yeah. This is more suitable for their environment. For them.
Revelio.
Oh, that's back into the... Is that the way out? Yeah, that's the way out. Okay, all right. So I need to bring up... No, not Bombarder. What's that? There's Bombarder, sorry, Bombarder. So we got that. That's all we need right now, I think. Sorry, everyone. Sniffles. See if that's where I want it. That looks quite nice. Marshy ground. Even better. Yeah, I will do, Lauren. I'll do that right now. I think I'll put that... The beast feeder. It's all wet around here anyway, so... Beast items. Is that what they... That would make sense, you know. I don't know if that's the right one, but we're going to stick that out. Now, H. Can I put my mountain here? Yeah, why not, man? Because I can call him, obviously, from... Hello, matey. Yeah. I like this beastie. He's great. This beastie is absolutely great. Yeah, I've got my horn. How do I collect? F collect. Thank you. Yeah, have some more love. The Lord of the Shore. They need some food. They can help themselves in a bit. I'll come back to that. All right, we're done there, Lauren. Yeah, Lauren's happy. Yeah, okay, good stuff. Yeah, I have tuned. They're in my Valerium. My other Valeriums. Okay. Oh, let's just pick that up. Thank you. Let's pick up the... Come here, sweetheart. Thank you. Brilliant. Yeah. Where's the ball? Where's my pen thing gone? Oh, where's my... Okay. All right, let's interact with the pen then. What am I doing? Here we go. Woo! Oh, look at that. Oh, isn't that cute? Let's have another pen. Oh, no, I'll leave it for now. Oh, they're playing with the ball. Oh, that's brilliant. Excellent. Good stuff. They're happy. My job's done for now. We'll go and see Deke. Now, where's this to? We're up here. Okay. My potions already. How's my potions stat? Okay, all right. Oh, invisibility potion. Thank you very much. We'll have that. I've got 22 Wiggins. Oh. Okay, Lauren. So when the baby's, when it's done, you'll have a baby thestral and you'll be able to speak to Deke. Okay. No, I just... Yeah, thank you. That's right. Is there any items? I think there might be, actually. Okay. Oh, I may not have. Stay tuned. I may not have. I'll go in the aquariums in a minute and I'll have a look. You can have a look. Yeah, we're going. I'm just going to pick up some stuff here. Focus potion. All right, good. All right, I'll go into the other aquariums for you, or Valeriums. Valeriums, aquariums, potato. There is a difference. One's plant, one's the other. I know. I'm gonna go and see my moon calf. Here we go. Let's play. Oh, there's my little birdies. Let's do some brushing. Let's start collecting, getting some collections done. Let's get the ball out and let them play. Look at that little mooncalf chase that ball. It's so fun. Okay, there we go. Let's have some ingredients. Oh, no. Oh, piss off. Come here. I want to collect. Oh, I didn't mean to tread on you. Sorry. Ah, you like that? You like being tread on, did you? Oh. Yeah, okay. What about you? F. Oh, okay. So I haven't got it yet. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay. Why can't I just collect? What's going on? I've already collected. Okay, I get confused sometimes. Right. There we go. Collected that. Look at these little things go. Look, they do make me smile. Okay, to the next one. We're getting close then. Okay. So that's that one. I need to go into hold on, which one's which? I'm confused. That's that one. We've got to go up to this one. This is the other one, isn't it? The beach. Here we go. Okay, Lauren. All right. Oh, sorry, Miss Berry. Sorry, when was that? 9:26. Oh, that was ages ago. Oh, I missed that comment. Sorry, Miss Berry, baby. I think I might have missed that comment. Oh, he's resting, look. Okay. Okay. Oh God. Oh. So do we talk to Deep now? I think no. I've got to go back to the pen, haven't I? Where's the third one? Here we go. Let's go back to the pen. So she isn't ready yet. Hail, Emperor, all right? How you doing, dude? "15 minutes to go." Okay, all right. Right, so what we're going to do now then, I'm going to do some weaving. She's still preggers indeed. She is, Lauren. Another 15 minutes to go. All right, okay. Oh, there's no 24. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't fucking well think so. Not, you know, we're going to keep that as it is. So those then. We'll go to the shop in a bit. Nope. Nope. Okay, nope. Hat. All right. Ooh, nah, I don't think so. God, you get an upgrade of 1, but your offense goes down by 36. I mean, there's no, you know, that's ridiculous. Okay, let's see if we can weave what we've got then already got. Ooh. Actually, I want to change a few traits. Offense goes up to 30. I tell you what, I like that. Good shit. I'm beginning to get this now. Yeah. Oh, I need a... Okay. God, my eyes. I'm going to leave that as it is, I think. Did I need it? Yeah, I needed the feather for that one. Okay. Done that. I've done the glasses. Did we do the hands? Oh. Nice, okay. Ooh! Right. Right. Now the question is... Is she given birth yet? Bong, Harry Warts. How you doing, Bong? Okay. Pretty good. We're pretty well stocked up now, guys and girls. Wiggins, we've got 25. Okay. How you doing, Bong? You good? She's up. The cat. Oh, I thought I saw her up. Here we go. Commune with the dead. Yeah, I'm alright, man. I'm not bad. Bit tired today, I must admit. What's going on? I can't see her time on her. Why am I not getting no Oh, there you go. 8 minutes. Oh, Christ. Yeah, a bit tired, man, but I'm alright. I can't complain. Okay, stay tuned. All right, we're going to come back to that in a bit, guys and girls. That's 8 minutes away. 8 minutes is a long time for me. I'm going to go to... Yeah, I found the chests in the others, Lauren. I'll go and find the chest later. Probably later on in stream or when I'm out. I know I sort of figured there'd be stuff to find there, Lauren. So, but I'll do that later. I'm just going to go to the world. I feel like traveling around, just flying around a bit. You know, not really thinking too much about anything for 8 minutes or so. Oh, what's that over there? Oh shit! What am I doing?
There you are.
Broom ride, yeah. Yeah, man. We'll do a broom ride in a sec.
Go!
I just want to get used to
Slow
this
down now.
beastie.
There we go.
Right, okay, which is his charge? I just had it there, is it? Yeah, it's right click, left click, okay. Alright, so his charge is left click. Yeehaw! Can he
No
jump?
need to race now, my friend.
That slows him down, alright. And that's his standard jog. Oh wow, he takes a bit more control in this guy. Cool as hell. He really is good fun, everyone. Puff the magic Daedra riding dragon. Yeah, bong. Let's have a bong. Yeah, I want to forget about things low. Broom ride, absolutely. If in doubt, spinny with a potato. Quirky, welcome, man. Potato. Let's just fly around, guys. I can't honestly panic. I feel like I'm so slow today, you know, I'm just not with it at all, man. You know, I'm not. My brain is Swiss cheese today. So let's go to that marker. Oh, what's this here? Look at this lovely tree, look. What's this about? Have I been here before? Gonna big up the community, guys and girls. Want to big up all my friends from Hail the Streamers. You all know who I'm talking about, and all the people that sort of participate in that. It's been an interesting few weeks. Oh, stay tuned, really? Okay, mate. Thanks for popping in. You have a great evening or day, wherever you are in the world. You take care. I'll see you soon, yeah? Thanks for coming in, man. And guys and girls, if you like the stream, smash that like button. You know, subscribe. You know, if you fancy tipping to Frankie, you know what to do. In fact, let me just think about that, actually, because I don't think I've posted that today, have I? I haven't. I'll just do that because it helps. Have a great day. Stay tuned. I was meant to post a poll today, and I keep forgetting. I generally mean to post polls, but I keep forgetting to post polls all the time. You know, I just like, what can I say? I'm old, man. I keep going back to that. Now let's just Ooh-wee. Hey, well, Quirky, no problems. Let's show that, whatever that is. Bong, hold on, Bong. Anytime, man. And like I say, Quirky, when you're around, you know, I try to be equal-handed with people. You know, if you're about, or you know, I'll send to you. Eyes is online. I don't know, who did we send to yesterday? Frosty. We sent to Frosty yesterday, you know. So, and hopefully things will pick up again, guys and girls, pretty soon, you know. So, you know, we got a lot of, when we get people coming in, you know, it'll help us hopefully even more, you know. I'll just post a donation tip there. I mean, you know, if anyone's inclined. People have been very generous to my channel in many ways as well, and I just want to big the community up, because whether it's donations, Thin Blue Line yesterday, or Panic, what he does, or many other people that donate, you know, during the course of a month, or you know, hit that like button or whatever. I appreciate you all, guys and girls. So it's my world's certainly different, you know, even though we don't have the numbers that we had in terms of in our street. Oh, can't you? Carly hit 500 a week and is now 1-2 now. She can raid. Yeah. I did see Bong. I watch her channel now and again. You're talking about the blonde lady, Purr. You're talking about Purr, yeah? Bong? Yeah, so I'm aware of Purr, you know, and she's actually a member on the channel. Someone gave her a membership. Yeah, and I watch a lot of people's streams. I lurk. I don't always comment, but yeah, I've seen her numbers, man. She's growing. Yeah, I've seen Purr's numbers, man. You're on about Purr, aren't you, Bong? Just to confirm. Yeah, I know, Quirky, and that's cool, man. But like I say, I do like to do the rounds, Quirky. Yeah, Bong. Yeah, I thought you were on about Hyper. Yeah. Yeah, dude, good stuff. Yeah, man, no worries, Quirky. I know what you're saying, man. I just wanted to say to you, I'll come back your way as well, because I like to do that. And you want to come on the show sometime down the line, you're more than welcome to come back on the show as well, mate. Yeah. Yeah, do you know what, Bong? It was really frustrating because today on the phone, I actually saw people come in. At one stage, I had 28 people come in on the phone. That's the first time I've seen the numbers actually move when I started to stream. Yeah, but I had trouble with my mouse and I had other things going on. You know. And yeah, I saw they didn't sort of hang around, but it is the phone. And a lot of the times they don't hang around, you know, they just scroll. Phone people are scrollers, aren't they? They're always using that finger, you know. So yeah, you're welcome anytime, Quirky. Let us know when you want to come on, all right? What am I doing? I don't really know, to be honest. Yeah. Let's get back to it. I didn't see that, Quirky. If you posted in comments, I didn't see that. But yeah, you're welcome anytime, man. We got a few things to get used to, Quirky. It's interesting because I will just say with the pod, guys and girls. Oh, let me just close. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong part of the. Hold on, sorry. You know, we are going places. Where a lot of people don't go, just in terms of our online friendships as well. The people involved in the pod, especially the main crew, yeah, we are open people, and that's sometimes it can have its benefits and it can have its drawbacks, right? Okay, Bong, that's pretty good, you know. And with the pod, like I've said, you know, I've always liked, you know, the ability for people to be open and talk about things in an adult way, not hide on particular subjects. But sometimes it can be a little bit stressful, especially if people are tired. If people are tired or got a lot going on in their lives, that's when miscommunications can happen and stuff like that can go on, you know. But if you have good friends and if you have good solid people around you that understand you and you understand them, you'll get through it. It's small things. But the pod that we do, it is, you know, we're not just sticking to our topic, which is what we probably should do for a more productive environment, healthy in some ways. But if people come in stressed out, or if people come in just wired or having a bad day, and you know, or there's stuff going on, you know, I can go with the flow and let's see where the waters go, you know. But like I say, it can lead to, like I say, some interesting times. And is it what most people do on YouTube? No, it's not, because they're interested in making a business. I'll tell you what I'm more interested in. And if you haven't all worked it out, I'm more interested in people. I want to make money, I do. But I'm more interested in people. And I'm more interested in learning about people. And then sometimes if I have to go through a learning curve with them to really get to know who they are as people, I do that. A lot of people will avoid that. They don't like the ugliness or the messiness of relationships. They try to avoid them. I don't, because that's what I always used to work with, and the way I think it's more healthy to, you know, really get to know someone by degrees, you know. And I will caveat that, because there are some things we should all keep private, you know, absolutely. Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But I think as well, in my experience, from my world, a lot of people avoid relationships too, and they never really get to know anyone, and they can be hypersensitive about themselves or about their relationships with people, or expect too much from other people. There's many different ways you can look at life, you know. But I always like to give people a chance, and I like to get to what I'm saying is I like to get to know people, and I don't mind sometimes seeing the other side of the coin. It doesn't bother me, you know. That's part of friendship. That's part, you know what I'm all saying. I mean, if any of you have got any healthy relationships, you know exactly what I'm saying. But like I say, when most people are on YouTube and doing pods, they don't bring that into their business. They don't bring that into their streams. But I actually don't have problems with people being real around me. I don't, it's like, you know, if people come into this chat and they're stressed out, as long as they're not being derogatory or indifferent to other people, I will listen to almost anything, you know, as long as it's done in a sensitive, careful way. I've got no problems, you know, with the conversations. But yeah, it's an interesting life, you know. And what if I have to emerge? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's all right. Panicking Bonger talking. But so yeah, so you know, and but the trouble is, of course, when you have real relationships, they can take a bit more energy, and they take effort, you know. Hey, but it's better to have something real than something that's precipitated on illusion and bullshit. I like reality. I do like reality. I don't, you know, like pretending about anything. You know, so. It's nice to sit. Bong's just said something. I talk to everyone, but we have a like. Yeah, Bong. Well, that's the problem. People are insane. You know, because I mean, for a simple idea or difference of opinion, it's crazy. Because it's something that you know, it's like yesterday I said, you know, we are like the people from America and the people from, like, even people from Wales or whatever in my own country, we're always learning about each other, always. And there are days when we may trigger each other's sensitivities of patriotism or of experiences of pain. I get it, man. But part of being adults, right, is learning to accept and learn that your reality isn't the only fucking reality, you know, and that we all experience things differently. So yeah, so you know, yeah, you know, online is good fun, and like I say, I enjoy our hail to the streamers, but I will just say as well, we will try to again stay a bit more on topic in the future. But what I'm going to say is, people, I can't please everyone all the time. What I'm going to say is, if there are days where the crew or where people in chat are feeling particularly raw, or a subject comes up, you know, I'm going to, you know, there's a forum in my pods to talk about it. I don't shy away from stuff, you know. And what I appreciate with people is like I say, in the pod with the team or with the people that I do the pod with, and even in chat for 99.9%, You know, they're really mature about things, the way they go about things, you know. So, you know, but that's why, of course, we're having those conversations, because people are actually relatively mature. You know, we're doing quite well, I think. And I think, you know, if we come across any bumpy roads, we talk about it, we sort it out, and we move on, you know. So, but yeah. And no, and one thing I will say, life isn't that simple. I will just say that as well, because like over here, you know, like with our my culture, I have no illusions about my culture. I don't buy in. For me, I don't buy into all the propaganda, all the bollocks, because I understand what this empire was about and what this country is about. And for me, I make no excuses, you know, for who we are, for the good parts or the bad parts. And I accept that my country has good, bad parts to it. You know, it gets a lot of things wrong, but it gets a lot of things right as well. And to be honest, I really don't give a shit in terms of that sort of patriotic mindset anymore. I don't, you know, I observe. What I'm saying is, guys and girls, I observe my country now. If someone came over and deliberately tried to, you know, destroy my existence, of course I'd defend it, you know, because I got my woman in my family, my wider community, and I wouldn't like to see other people here hurt, like you don't want to see other people hurt in your country, you know. But I also don't buy in to all the bollocks that they try to brainwash me with as well. And I think it's a balancing act in that. So for me, it's about observation and like I say, intellectually analysing the nature of control. And that's why I'm always big on it, you know. Oh God, there's nothing, you know, people can be really nasty, you know, about their, you know, because they fervently believe, guys, in what they believe in, and there's no room for anyone else. And I think that's insane. You know, I think that's personally insane, because yes, I'm an Englishman, and yes, I prefer things done in a particular way in some ways. But as I said, you know, people are people around the world, and it's about breaking down those bullshit boundaries, because we're not so different. We're not. Most people aren't so different. I keep coming back. I've travelled. I've met people from around the world, one way or another, either through them coming here, or me talking to many. I've been in many different environments. Like I said, I've walked with gypsies. I've walked with hippies. I've been on communes. I've walked with the rich. I've sat down with the rich. I mean the rich. I've sat down with people who are in real positions of power. I've been quite lucky in that regard to experience so many different types of people in the world. And that's why I want to travel more. Because I think the more you travel, right, the more you see the world in context and not with our own idiosyncratic programming of culture. You know, that's the problem. I think I think in part, not for everyone, because like I say, some people don't have to travel the world, and they can be really wise people. Some people can stay in one place their whole life and be very empathic and be very wise. They don't need to travel. Some people can travel the world and still be really fucking ignorant. Do you know what I mean? It's about the soul of the individual. It really is. But I don't wave the flag. I'm not a flag waver. I never have been. I never will be. I always, because of my experiences of life, I've always looked at life with a critical eye, because of where I grew up and what I grew up around. So I've got a very critical eye of my culture, and of most cultures, to be honest with you, you know. Exactly, Panic. And that's what I want to do. I'd love to experience the States. And I'm going to say this now, you know, as I also said yesterday, just in case there is any confusion, I have a lot of American friends now. And I have a lot of American friends that have made a big difference to my life. I got no problems with American people per se, like I've got very few problems with most people around the world. It's It is policies and politics that screw us up. Generally, you know, the day-to-day people suffer around the world, suffer at the hands of power. That's what happens. I have issue with power and corruption and criminals, guys and girls. I don't have problems with day-to-day people in their culture. And I actually believe, you know, in that thing, when in Rome, you know, when in Rome, live like a Roman, right? So no matter what country you go to, you know, be respectful, understand their laws, and, you know, do your best to, if you're going to live in another country, do your best to integrate into that country while still keeping your separate identity, because that's fair too. You know what I mean? It's just common decency, right? It's just common decency, guys and girls. But there's always this shit going on in the world, this politics going on, you know? Yeah, that's right. Exactly, Quirky. It's about enjoyment and support. Do you know what I'm going to say? I'll just say something else as well, yeah? Life is about, for me, right, being on here, you know, I get support from people online. They either help fund my business, or they support me as friends, or like Panic. Panic's building my backdrop for Nez's Calf. So I get supported in lots of different ways from people around the world, and I like to support them too. And, you know, in my way, again, like you all know me by now, you know, my way of supporting people is providing an environment where all of you can talk freely as long as you're respectful to one another, and you don't, that no one individual thinks somehow they're somehow better than someone else for whatever reason. Because I'll tell you this now, the way I look at life, it's quite simple, you know. We're all souls in growth, right? Every day we're all growing to ourselves, right? And every day, yeah, Quirky, it's about trying to make a better world, right? And one of the things I love about the internet is we do have the ability to try to make a better world with each other and come to understand each other. And this is what I want to say. This is what I want to get to. Sometimes we might have rocky roads with each other, but we're learning about each other, and it is about learning about each other. That's all it is. And sometimes we might rub each other up the wrong way because sometimes our prejudice or our patriotism on any side can get in the way of our common sense. That can happen. That's a thing. That's not, you know, that's just an acknowledgement. People can sometimes feel, I'm not saying that's what happened. Yes, I'm just saying this can happen with people. I've seen it happen, you know. You know, but I think, if you're a mature adult, you get through your little rocky bumps in the road and you work things out and you move on one way or another in a positive way. And that's what it's all about. Yeah, see, that surprises me when I learned about Los Angeles, you see, and homelessness. Los Angeles disturbs me, Panic. When I see videos on the streets of Los Angeles, that really disturbs me, man. And the conversation we had about that. Yeah, I know, but see, Panic, for me, I mean, there is nothing wrong with patriotism per se, but like I say, what you got to realize is Panic, Panic, what people got to understand is, right, that patriotism is defined by the person and the mindset of the person. So what I'm saying is there are healthy patriots, yeah, and there are more what I would call unhealthy patriots. We've got them in this country. You know, what I see is we have some healthy patriots, people that love their country, everything else, but they're balanced. They treat people well. Now, Yonder, the reason Yonder would go, wait, hold on, is because Yonder's a healthy patriot. But as I said to him yesterday, I'm not interested in talking about the healthy patriots in this country. Right? Well, that's what I thought, Lauren, but I thought there was homelessness everywhere in the US, but I know it's bad in Los Angeles because I've seen the video. There are healthy patriots in the world, guys and girls, and there's unhealthy patriots. Yeah, because some people that are extremists within their own, you get them in every, like you get homelessness everywhere, you get healthy patriots and you get unhealthy patriots everywhere as well. Do you know what I mean? So that's you see, it's about defining and understanding, because Yonder, like me, see, and like all of us, sees reality from their perspective. Now Yonder's a decent guy, right, Panic? So Yonder is the healthy patriot. And if I sort of bring up patriotism, people think I'm actually having a go at them. I'm not. What I'm saying is, in life, try to keep in context that when I talk about politics as well, and what goes on in this world, I'm talking about the criminals or those indifferent people that cause good people problems. That's what I'm talking about. And I always talk, and I'm always targeting the criminal mindsets or the destructive mindsets, because what am I about? Well, I'm about making boundaries. So, you know, that's all. And sometimes we misunderstand each other, because we all know, you know, and sometimes we're going through hard. Don't forget as well, Yonder's going through a lot at the moment. You know, Yonder's going, you know, he's got a lot on his plate at the moment. And as I said, Yonder's a friend, and that's all I'm going to say there, you know. And he must do whatever's right for him. But what I'm saying is, I'm not actually having a go at anyone. You know, my main concern is understanding the nature of reality so we can change it for the better for all of us. It's as simple as that. And sometimes I get a bit passionate about that as well, I know. But that's what I'm about. The subway system. Okay, all right. See, we have it here. The homelessness here is bad as well. It's growing as well, everyone. We have people living in cars, living in caravans in cities now. The world's changing, man. All I'm going to say is, guys and girls, like I say, I mean, I know you Americans live a very different way of life to us English, and vice versa. But what I do know is we have more common ground than we do anything else. And we're very much the same people in many ways. We come from the same stock, so on and so forth. Correct me if I'm wrong. But regardless, what I'm saying is Europeans or Americans, well, you know, Europeans that went to America, become Americans, whatever. You developed your own culture, your own society, so on and so forth, right? You know, we are not so different. And I just think, guys and girls, you know, online, if we can start breaking down some of those boundaries and stuff that causes us all so many problems, it's a good thing, you know. And like I say, I haven't had a lot of friends, but the friends I've had have always been good friends, because I could talk to them about anything. And that's what good friends are. And I think Yonder's that, you know, and I think there are people in chat that are that. And we won't always agree on everything, of course not. But that's okay too, because that's what distinguishes us, because we do have our differences as well, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I know, it goes on and on. They're all insane, mate, as far as I'm concerned. You see, that's why I don't worry. I don't care. Exactly, Quirky. I don't care. I'll be honest, guys and girls. I don't care about the fucking politics. I don't care about the flags. I don't care about the landmass we're on. I just see blood, and I just see divisions that just more often than not cause us more hassle because of it. And I'm all about breaking down those divisions and letting people see, you know, and just trying to show the best side of myself so people can see, you know, that like Yonder does as well, because Yonder wants to be the best, and like other people in chat here want to be the best expression of where they come from, you know, and that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing at all. So, I mean, I just think it's fucking tragic what's going on in the world. I'll be honest. You know, I think it's tragic, you know, just it's insane, man. It does my nutting. And that's one of the reasons I get, you know, the way I do, because it does my nutting. Like Quirky says, we're just out here trying to survive, and people out there smiling and making it more difficult. Exactly. That's exactly how it is. People are just about trying to survive, trying to get on with their lives, trying to do well, and there's others that just make it more difficult, you know. That's what I feel over here, Panic. Most of what we argue about is absolute bollocks. It's bollocks, most of it, you know? But you see, what makes our lives so much more complicated online as well, because again, you know, Yonder's running a business. I'm running a business, you know, and the way we both choose to run our businesses is slightly different as well. Like for Trick, he'll run his business his way. But like I say, regardless what happens, guys and girls, you know, people have got to, each individual has to do what's right for them. But I'm not here to build up the boundaries. I'm here to break them down. That's what I'm, you know, in a healthy way. I'm trying to make good connections with people. That's what I want. All I want to do. You know, and that's important to me for many reasons because of the journey I've been on, what I've seen. And it's like JB. Look at JB's life. He talks about his stuff all the time. You know, he's not always in a good place. He's gone through quite a lot. But he's an American. But I understand JB very well. In fact, there's parts of JB and where JB is, you know, I've been there too in my time, you know, as a man. You know, it's a complicated life. We are all living very complicated lives individually, you know, in the way we experience our realities and the way we try to deal with ourselves. And that's why I respect people that make the effort, you know, and why, you know, they have my respect. And, you know, as long as, you know, like I guess it's the same for everyone else, you know, why we respect and treat each other well, there's no problems, you know. But yeah, I just want to say, like I say, it's about breaking down boundaries for me, guys and girls, because like I say, I've got a lot of American people, you know, going back to Sword in 2016 that started changing my life around because you've got to stay humble. Yeah. Exactly, man. You know, and that's what I'm interested in. I'm interested, right, in how the enemy operates. So when I talk about let me just say this as well. Like I say, when I'm looking at history, I'm not looking at the good day-to-day people. Let me caveat this, right? In any culture, in any country, even my own, when I look at history, and when I'm looking at the things that cause me all these problems, that they cause you all these problems, when I look at my own history, I'm not looking at all the best things about my culture. I'm looking at all the worst things because I want to understand how they came into being, how they stay the way they are, and how I can change them, you know? So I'm not, so when I'm talking about the past as well, past historical events, or even current events, right? I'm not talking about good day-to-day people in any particular country. I'm talking about those guys and girls in power, those twisted people that make our lives so difficult. I'm not talking, because like I say, again, this is how I structure life, right? The people of every country aren't the ruling classes. And the ruling classes generally aren't running the policies that help the people. They're running policies that help them and their masters. So you have to understand that, right? So when I talk about any particular country or historical perspective, I'm coming from a place of those people that are in control and who abuse us all, I'm not going on about the mindsets of good day-to-day people and the historically good day-to-day people that lived in the past or that live in today. And I think that's, you know, I'd ask it, guys, when you hear me talk about things, to realize that's the perspective I'm coming from, because I am not actually having a go at good day-to-day people. I'm looking at the corrupt. I'm trying to understand the nature of the corrupt, why and how they do things, what they're doing now to how they did things in the past. Do you know what I mean? Because over here, like I say, I mean, from our perspective, you know, I mean, in terms of control, the people don't really have any control. It's bullshit. It's an illusion. This whole political, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know how you guys see it, but in America, but I know the political game is another lie. It's a control mechanism. And I see it as the same as America, to be honest with you. Like the money is control system. Whether you guys see that as the same, I don't know. But to me, it's all about control mechanisms. That's what's always going on. And so within my own mind, I break down the constructs of control. Yeah, because I don't want them having control over me. I want control over my own soul, my own thought processes. So I don't blindly behave on the act of acting on the behest of the collective, because I'm aware of their programming. I behave and react on the behest of my own soul and my own consciousness and my own sovereign nature. And so, yeah, I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? Because we are all coming from different perspectives at any given time. And it is easy. It's all a chess game. Exactly, Quirky. And they are 50 steps ahead. By the time you've figured out what's cracking off, you're already playing the next. Exactly. That's exactly true. That's exactly the equation, the problem we face. Quirky has just smashed it. Quite like I waffle on, right, guys and girls, because I'm old, I'm fucking tired, man. You know, and I'm trying to do something positive, right? And I do feel quite emotional today, right? But Quirky has just smashed it. They are 50 steps of fucking ahead, and we're playing catch up, man. Okay, Panic. But yeah, but you know, it's you know, again, different parts of the world, you know, but I don't feel like anyone's in control of me, but Panic, you have a lot of subtle programming going on. Everybody does, whether you're aware of that programming or not. You inherit the legacy of your culture through your family and your institutions, the way you think, we all do. And a lot of it is mostly healthy, but a lot of it isn't. And a lot of people aren't even aware of how their programming is affecting them. They think their thoughts are their own when they're not. And that's going into deep levels of psychology and the nature of programming of cultural makeup. And a lot of people aren't trained in that, or they don't understand that. You know, I see the American politicians use systems against their people, like neuro-linguistic programming, you know, and I see it in the news as well. You know, there are lots of ways in which the subconscious mind is programmed through news, through books, through education, through films. There are a lot of techniques that are used against the people of the world, and most people aren't even aware that these techniques even exist. And as Quirky said, they are 50 steps ahead, and these sorcerers are using techniques that you're not even aware of. I had to go on a 57-year journey to even start beginning to understand the level of the matrix that's going on. And whether other people want to accept that reality or not is up to them. That's a choice, you know, as Trick said, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Exactly. That's why I do feel so strongly, Quirky, because I've seen a lot of people that I care about, and in my wider community, and in the world, suffer because of what I've come to understand and what I see. So Quirky, you're spot on. And I'm going to go back to Quirky's comment because it sums it up. And it's real, man. It's not some fucking illusion. They are 50 steps ahead of you, man. They are 50 steps ahead of all of us in any country. And it's not a joke. It's not, a, you know, it's real. It's very real. These guys are clever. They've, you know, they put all their money into having the human condition studied. And then they play us at many different levels psychologically throughout our lives. You know? Yeah, but you see, we do here, Panic, right? Panic, let me set this out, Panic. We don't have set culture here either. We have traditionally we have that here. Many of us pave our own way. We're not all programmed sheep. I've paved my own way. But even a guy that's paved his own way and done things his own way is susceptible to their programming. There's a subtlety here that I think you might be missing. Yeah? I absolutely agree what you're saying, Panic, but I'm talking about another layer of psychology and of existence and of reality that a lot of people don't understand is going on within their lives every day. Well, exactly, Bong. Yeah. So, you know, guys and girls. Yeah, I understand, Panic. Oh, yeah, absolutely, man. I know where you're coming from. Yeah. So, and again, you're the last. I don't want to be falling out with you today, Panic. I really don't want to be. You know. Yeah. Because you know we get up and if you're enterprising, like in the States, right? Yeah, Panic. If you're enterprising, you can make your life what it is, right? By varying degrees. They are trying to fuck with that now more and more, right? So absolutely, just like you guys, we can define a lot of what we are. But there's another layer of programming going on now. There's another layer of attack going on. There's another layer of subterfuge through education and other stuff, you know. Yeah, I just think we've got, it's just taking time to understand the different, you know, we're actually coming from the same place, Panic, yeah? We're just, you know, I'm just talking again at my level of understanding, and you're coming from your perspective, from your level where you are right now, and we're finding that common ground that knits it all together. And like I say, if we're not having a bad day, it's easy to do sometimes. Sometimes if we're having a bad day, it's hard to understand each other, or we get sensitive, or we think someone's attacking us, or we react, you know, or we feel someone's having a go at our, do you know what I mean? It can happen. And it's taken a few comments here for me, you know, I get your Panic, yeah. But yeah, we're coming from the same place, man, right? But like I was saying, there's other layers as well that's going on here. And Quirky's right. Quirky's right. This is why I get so fucking annoyed with these people of power, because he summed it up beautifully, man. I've got to go back to it. You know, they're 50 fucking steps ahead of us. And when you start working stuff out, you realize that, you know, their gameplays are very similar. So you get to see the patterns very quickly. So you can adapt. And we've always got to be adapting, you know, to what's going on. And it's so aggravating. It's so frustrating. But again, you see, for a lot of people, when I talk like this, they just think you're a fucking nutcase or whatever. But it's only because they don't really know how reality works yet. And yeah, exactly. That's why Panic. Look at me, right? I agree, because I stopped. You know, well, I never did. I never fell into that trap. But a lot of my family, a lot of my friends, a lot of people I care about did. I've seen a lot of people suffer. I've seen this country go to war for bollocks. I've seen your country go to war for bollocks. Yeah, you know, it's hard to swallow when I think about it rationally, when I sit down and I think about ignorance is bliss. Sometimes I wonder if it's healthier to do the traditional way, though. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, because if you do that, your life is fine. But I wasn't always where I am now. I was ignorant by degrees. I just saw things at a young age, mate, that I knew wasn't right. So I went out to find answers. And now my life is more complicated because I found those answers. And because I now know I know a little bit more of what's going on. I'm still ignorant. But I'd rather have it this way, man. I'd rather have it this way, Panic. I really would, because at least I'm aware of myself, and I'm aware of other people, and I'm aware of other cultures, you know. Oh, sorry, Blackthorn. I'll get on with the gameplay in a minute. Yeah, you know, that's wise, man. And like I say, Blackthorn, you know, does it really matter at the end of the day? It does in some ways, because it makes me a better person. That's why it matters. I'll tell you why it matters, Blackthorn, and Panic, why this matters so much to me, because it makes me a better man. because it makes me want to understand yonder's perspective and your perspective and other people from other parts of the world. Not think that I'm right about everything as an older guy, not be an arrogant prick. It makes me consider not just my life, but my death. It makes me consider other layers of reality. It makes me more empathic towards the world around me. It doesn't make me a fool. It makes me wiser, less vulnerable to being abused. All this acquired knowledge is worth everything that I've paid for it. You reap what you sow. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't change the 5 years of legal to deal with the bums when they destroyed my world and all the pain that I went through afterwards. You know, and I could go on and on about my own existence, but I'm not going to, because I know you all know what the sort of shit that's out there. I wouldn't change it. I'd rather have that knowledge and wisdom, Panic, and be the compassionate man that I am, and the ability to adapt and change to good things and be defiant to the bad things. I'll finish there, but Quirky summed it up. They're 50 steps ahead, and their levels of programming of us, are, especially nowadays, is hitting another level. That's why I study the way things are done. That's why I learn about psychology and, you know. Yeah, absolutely. And I know it. Yeah, absolutely, Yonder. I hear you, man. I know you're not. Like, we're not all brainwashed over here. And that's why I try to never, that's why another thing as well, man, right? I don't say, to me, you're just my friends. You know, I like to break down those flags and everything and those boundaries because, you know, to me, you're a human being. We are all human beings. And that's what's important. That's all I want. You know, that's all that really matters. And this is the game that they've played on us. We were all divided a long time ago by language, by cultures, one thing or another. And once I realized that, and I realized the game that was being played on my ass at so many different levels. Well, this is why, like Quirky said, I get, you know, I am the bloke I am. I've seen too much suffering and I don't like it, especially when I know that it's been manufactured. It's not natural. Our environments have been played with. Yeah, we're like animals in a cage yonder that's been played with. It's as simple as that. And I don't like it. There you go, guys and girls. But yeah, like I say, Quirky summed it up. They're 50 moves ahead, man. But anyway, there you go, man. What can I say? So, how many coffees have I had? I think I've had one. I might have another coffee. And just another brick in the wall. Exactly. Yeah. Just stay humble to each other. Exactly, man. Yeah. But as I said, I think what I'm going to do, because I think I like, although at times I admit it can be difficult for all parties involved, I like these conversations because this is how we learn about each other. You know, it is learning about each other. And I think on my Nescaf, because it will just be me, and it will be a more controlled environment where you can have a one-on-one with someone without any other noise or distractions. I think I'm really tempted to, if people are into that idea, to have conversations about individual perspectives on their cultural lives. Because I think, as I said before, and as I've said earlier on, when I look at the world, I think there's good people all over the world. I think there is a single narrative that's played out, which Yonder pointed out yesterday, which we've had in a private conversation as well. And people tend to see only the single narrative, but which I learned in my traveling, which I learned long ago, people are very diverse, and history and our histories are very diverse. It's not black and white, any of it, none of it. But what I focus on is, like I say, the criminal mentality of certain groups that have shaped all our lives, because it's about understanding the nature of how they play us. And as individual people go in every country, there are good people. And that's why yonder are other people that are decent people, decent patriots, like over here, decent English people, decent patriots. sometimes can misunderstand when maybe someone like me talks about the bad patriots that exist in all countries, the ones that cause us all these problems, because there are distinctly different people in this world. Not all human beings are the same. Not all human beings behave the same. We all know this. And it's just defining and realizing that for me, generally, when I look at history, I'm looking at the criminal elements of history in the modern and in the past. Not all the good people and all those other stories that have gone on, because they're not the issue. So when I look at life, I'm looking at things that causes me issues, to my friends, to my family, my brother that died, all the things that fuck me off and upset me, because I don't want to lose this psychological war that's going on our minds and on us every fucking day, because it is, at one level or another. And I think, like I say, one thing I learned about good friends, right? Good friends get through, like with Sword. Sword is a Texas lady. And when I first met Sword, and it was my first real experience of an honest American, I went through some difficult, you know, little periods with Sword, but we've always remained friends, because she, at the end of the day, she came to understand me, I came to understand her, and we moved forward and we grew. It was tough at times, you know, of course it was. I didn't, you know, again, like we point out, we really don't know each other at many different levels, you know. It's a journey, it's a fucking journey. The question is, do you want the journey, you know? Or, you know, do you just want to, you know? I know, Yonder, and that's why I PM'd you personally, because I want you to understand. I get it, and that's something. And like, Panic said to Yonder, right? Panic said to me, he said the other day, he said, Nesbitt's a bull, not a bully, right? And he's right. And sometimes I'm a bull in a china shop, and like I say, if we're, you know, depending on what's going on in our lives, you know, sometimes we can bounce off each other in negative ways, and I get that. And that's why I PM'd you, and why I guess really the conversation came up today, because I think something triggered I was just having a rough day today because I'm tired from yesterday. And I just thought, let's really try to define for everyone where I'm coming from so they don't misunderstand. Because I want to say again, guys and girls, I'm fascinated by America itself as a country, and I like American people. And American people have defined my life for quite, well, since 2017. You know, my life got better because of American people. There are a lot of good American people in the world. I know this. I've met quite a few Americans now. And a lot of you Americans are really good people. And I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. You know, Sword helped me in a very tough time in my life. Jack continued that on with Sword. You know, I've met people in the last year with Yonder and that. So I'm not looking to shit on our friend. You know, that's not what I'm doing. I'm not trying to shit on you guys or run you down or run your country down. That's not what I'm about. And if you sit back and think about me, you know that's true. You know, I'm just sometimes a bit, you know, passionate for my own good, and it probably doesn't help at times, and I get that. Like Panic says, I'm a bull, you know, not a bully, and I crash into the shop, if you like, and sometimes I make a mess. Let's put it that way. But I'm not, you know, I'm not having a pop at you. I'm really not, man. Believe me. You're a good guy, and of course, because you're a good guy, you know. Yeah, I know, and I'm accepting that, Yonder. I'm accepting that. I'm openly accepting that, with the bull comment, you know. I'm accepting that, man. But yeah, shit happens, you know, and all we can do is like I say, understand why, and hopefully we'll move on and it'll all be good. But and to be honest, guys and girls, we might hit another subject down the line, and I might accidentally do it again without meaning to. The trouble is, you know, how far do I want to go today? Because actually, I'll leave that, because that's best in a private conversation, I think, which I might do another time. But you know, you never know. I mean, because again, sometimes our feelings, our pains, what we've experienced, you know, sometimes do take control of us, you know, and off we go, you know. Bong's got a comment coming in. Let's have a look. Hey, what's that? I've got comments coming up in the chat, but they're not coming up here. I'll just wait for the thing to catch up. But yeah, you know, I mean, it can happen, guys. It can happen at any time with any of us. It just takes the wrong day, the wrong set of experiences, and where we would deal with it differently and see the person clearly or not, whatever. You know, it depends. It can always change. Now, Bong just posted a comment, but I can't see it. It hasn't come up in chat. What's going on? I just saw a big comment come up from Bong. But I will throw... Yes, I was about to just say that. Now, let me just say, I was about to hit that yonder because the world is also victims of gaslighting at the moment. Now, I want to bring that up. You know, I want to put out a warning, guys and girls, as well, because they are, right? Don't forget, we're all being pushed at many different levels. Over here, we got it as well, right? Right, yonder, at the moment yonder, right? At the moment yonder, right? Like males over here and British people and white people, for example, and our flags are being attacked. So the indigenous culture here is feeling sensitive, right? But the same thing's going on in America, right? Agreed? Everyone agree? You guys are sensitive about the way you feel you're being targeted at certain levels, yeah? Well, that's what we're having here as well. But you see, I actually don't... The way I choose to deal with that is I actually ignore. Yeah, I actually ignore all that. In the sense that I'm not buying in to what they're trying to do. What I try to do in my own small way to combat all that shit is what we're doing here. Because I know what they're trying to do. And what they're trying to do yonder is what they did in the First and the Second World War. They are ramping up the tension yonder. They are ramping up the bullshit. So people get those flags out on all sides and say, we're sick of this shit. No more. Problem, reaction, solution. Problem, react. It's the 50 steps ahead all the time. They are repeating old patterns that brought us the other wars in a different way. And that's where we got to be careful. Because I don't buy in. Like I say, I know what their shit is. And I understand why some American people are feeling it right now, because we got it over here as well. I see British people feeling the same crap, you know. It's like how put it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. And so it ain't so different, guys. This is what I'm saying. Really, we're not so different, you know. Because yonder's expressing how he feels here. But I'm saying to you guys, panic yonder, all of you, the same thing is happening here with us in different ways, you know. They're doing the same thing to us, you know. And the point is, they want to ramp it up so people get so fucking tense and so pissed off, their lids go. It's like that elastic band you were talking about yonder with people that, you know. But it's just in terms of politics. The same, that elastic band analogy, right, can happen in politics as well as users, you know, who smoke hash or whatever. It snaps, it gets pulled so far, it fucking snaps. You know? Yeah, you know? And this is all the shit, all this shit is going on at the moment, and they are ramping it up and they are playing everyone across the world. Well, this is what I'm trying to say, right, guys and girls, don't let them do it to you. Because like I say, what you guys are feeling, we've got going on here in well, by varying degrees. They're doing it to every motherfucker. They really are, man. And like I say, it's all bullshit yonder, because it's not true, a lot of it. It's all, like you say, gaslighting. They're winding people up, and they're doing it with a purpose. You know, they're doing it with a purpose, guys. So watch your backs. Like yonder said, they go on out, they get people. as and when you need to drop a quote. Where's when you need to about me? We have highly populated cities. Yeah. And they are ramping shit up, man. They are ramping shit up. You know, every day you see it. But again, like I say, I'll go back to what Quirky said. You know, they're playing us all at one level or another. And I'm not going to be like them, you know. We have highly populated cities that want 90% of geography. That's nothing like a big city. Yeah, well, that's why another reason I've never lived in those towns and cities. I can't stand them, guys and girls. You know, because they breed generally, not always. There's a lot of good in cities before, you know. But what I'm saying is that city environment, I think, is particularly unhealthy for a lot of people. It's a very tough environment at many different levels. And like I say, that constant way of life, you know. But again, I'm not being a hypocrite, because what I'm trying to say is, you know, every human being most human beings are just trying to do the best they can with the lot they have. Most of us don't have choice in life, you know, not always. Panic was saying earlier, Panic has choice in his life. I've had choice in mine. I've taken control of my life. I do what I fucking want. I think how I want, all the rest of it. You know, but yeah, like I say, they are out to radicalize people all the time. And like Yonder said in previous, they get people out on the streets to do their fighting for them. And all I'm saying is, yeah, you know, times might be getting more and more sensitive. And especially another thing as well that bothers me right now, I don't know if any of you have had this thought. You know, I was a bit worried a while back with what Trump was doing and the way he was bouncing off Starmer and everything else. You know, I thought to myself, what would I do if America and like Europe fell out in the UK? Well, I'll tell you now, again, fuck that. I wouldn't turn my back on my friends either. I don't know how you guys and girls feel, but I wouldn't let those mothers play me either, you know? You know, so, but I think we'll be all right, guys and girls, in terms of our relationships politically with each other. But it did cross my mind. How would people react? Would they turn their back on me simply because I was in a different country? Because I know I wouldn't turn my back on you guys, because I think that'd be a real shitty thing to do. Fuck the politics. Fuck it. That's what I say, man. We just undid a huge law. Redistributes the electoral votes in the states. They then had to literally reform how votes were counted to accommodate. Oh, well, we know the game. Yeah, I'm a little bit tuned into the game, like I say, that's played in your country, because it ain't much different what's gone on here in recent years, you know. We've had people in power that were never even voted in, and there's all sorts that's gone on over here, Yonder, you know. Yeah, that's my job in life, to rebel, though. I tell you, guys, I mean, I guess really what's important, it's a bit like, this is a bit like the YouTube thing. You know, we move on. We understand where we're coming from. I think we do understand where we're coming from. We just move on. And again, I'm going to be the confirmed dangerous politics. Yeah. I'm gonna. Trick wanted to talk at 1 o'clock today, so I'm going to be talking to Trick in an hour's time. And I'm going to talk to the podcast members about certain things as well. I'm going to listen to what the guys have to say in terms of stuff. But I'm still going to stick to something. I'm still going to stick to the basic principle that I want my chat to be free. A free speech in a mature adult way. I'm not shutting, you know, I want people to be able to say what they're feeling. Even if it is uncomfortable at times, you know. And sometimes if we get crosswires, like I say, we'll work it out as adults. Because I think the only way relationships have any real depth or any real quality is if you know, we can respect each other and hear each other. Different sides of the fence, different perspectives and all the rest of it, you know. Nobody voted to make them a candidate and they're all okay. Exactly, it's about the individual. You see, Quirky, you've just got it, man. I am about the individual. You know, one of the most maligned groups, if we want to go all fucking PC, and if we all want to go sort of touchy-feely, one of the most maligned groups is that of the individual. There's all these groups that have rights, but the most maligned group is the individual. It's the individual that have the fewest rights. And I'm all for the sovereign man and the sovereign woman and the rights, you know. You're American based. Yeah, exactly. That's what makes me laugh. I mean, I thought you guys would have worked it out by now. You got to learn the English first. You know, I mean, again, we have the Magna Carta, which is a similar thing, which protects the rights of the individual, you know. But, you know, for me, basically, you know, the individual is first and foremost. That's why you should, if you create a healthy individual, right, guys, I really believe this, right? I think the sovereign man is the most productive thing, and woman, is the most productive thing you can have for your society. When they're sovereign, when they're not a caged animal, when they're not treated like a piece of shit. Because they will give more back in terms of defense, in terms of productivity, in terms of everything. But we're moving into an era where all that's being stripped back. We're going back to feudal times. Do you know what I mean? You know, so you know, it makes me laugh because like some people do look at me and they just see an English voice or an English man. But I'm not English. I'm going to say now, I don't see myself as English or American or anything. I just see myself as a human being. If someone says class yourself, Nesbit, I would class myself as a human being, and that's it. A human being. Nothing else. Nothing else. I'm not my name. My name was given to me. My name is just an identification tag. I am spirit, having an experience in this body that was given to me, so my spirit could coalesce here. You know, I just see myself as a human being. I don't really give a shit about all this other bollocks, to be honest with you. I just have to navigate its waters, like you do. You, me, everyone here is navigating the waters of all these politics and religions and everything else. But I'm just a human fucking being. That's all I am, man. I don't give a shit about the rest, to be honest with you. I really don't give a fuck. Because all the other rest of it, as far as I'm concerned, is what causes all these fucking problems and causes us misery. And Panic, you got it. And I've got to learn English first, though, with a smiley face. I think that's the other way around. Boom, boom. That's the cultural bit in me. Boom, boom. You know, I think it's all bollocks, man, to be honest with you. I really do. But Quirky, you know, again, you know, spot on. You know, it is about being human. It is about being ourselves. And they are fucking playing us all the time. And I can't stand that. I fucking hate it. I have since I was a child. And I'll never apologize for that. Never. I will never, you know, apologize for the man that I am. Because the man that I am, like the men that you are, we've come here with purpose, with reason. You know? And, you know, what's this? Yeah, all these, no king. I just saw that comment. I just picked up on that comment yonder. But yeah, but guys, what I'm trying to say is, you know, yeah, you know, sometimes if I cause upset, you know I'm a contentious. I can be a contentious character. I mean, what I'm saying is, I can be in your face, and I know that about myself. You know, I know that. You know, but like I say, I've butted heads with Jack before. You know. Exactly, yonder. Yeah. And that's like the normal stuff that we've done throughout history. Looking after each other, right, yonder? Exactly, man. It's simple. being a human being. Simple things, you know. Yet hey, Mac. Oh, cheers, Mac. Thanks for the raid, man. Yeah, we're just rounding something. Well, I like to think we're just rounding some things off here, brother. So nice to see you, Mackay. I like to think we are. But like I say, you know, guys, if I hit triggers in you or if I upset you, I certainly do not mean to. Like Panic said, you know, Nesbit is a bull, not a bully. And, you know, I sometimes can get very passionate and I can just plow through. And I sometimes maybe don't think about how I express my intellectual constructs, you know, and how I want to communicate to people. So, but yeah, but anyway, I hope people feel better at least. I hope, you know, and like I say, you know, this is friendship. These are relationships, you know. Exactly. Yeah. And I'll say something else, you know. I mean, again, what we're doing here is complicated. You know, what we're doing on the channel and even in Hail to the Streamers is complicated. I think BP said, I like what you do because it's like nothing else anywhere else. I think Spectre said yesterday that the pod, you know, if I want politics, I can go anywhere. But I think Spectre doesn't quite appreciate what's going on in the pod. And I think BP does appreciate it because I think in our podcasts, we are not just talking about gaming or necessarily politics that's in a game. We are actually business people. Yonder's a businessman, right? I'm a businessman. And we all run our businesses slightly differently as well. Plus, we're people from different cultures, different backgrounds, different religious backgrounds, so on. Just so much going on, guys and girls. And yet what we're managing to do is something, like BP said, is something quite unique. If you think about the conversations we have and what we're going through here, you know, I think we're doing quite fucking well. Because like I think Panic said, or was it Bong? If there's a lot of people in his country that if he was talking about this, they'd want him, oh, my earpiece fell out. They'd want him dead now, you know, and stuff like that. So I actually think what we're doing, guys and girls, is quite unique. And that's why I'm up for it, even though it's tiring sometimes and it can be complicated. Yeah, your home is your castle. Exactly, yeah. And that's why I see my YouTube channel as my domain. You know? Oh, Lauren. Oh, sorry, Lauren. I'm so sorry. Yeah. You're Lauren, you're very, before you go, let me just say you're very, very gracious, all right? I'm sorry, I didn't do much gameplay, but now you know why, Lauren. Now you know why the gameplay was difficult today and why I was a bit out of sorts when I came in. I've got a lot going on in my mind psychologically, you know, and like I say, I'm learning about people when they're learning about me. Cheers. Mackay, are you off as well, you know? But yeah, take care. I'm going to go and make a coffee in a minute and we'll get on with it, I guess. I'm sorry, Lauren. Look after yourself. I'll see you next Tuesday, all right, if you're around. And like I say, yeah, I get where you're coming from, Yonder. I understand. But like I say, there was no joke on coming from my end, you know. You're not no joke to me, Yonder, and that's the point. As I've said, that's not where I'm coming from. Take care, Lauren. Lauren's from New York, by the way, guys and girls. So I'll see you soon, Lauren. Right? See you next Tuesday. Mackie, are you going? Oh, you're grabbing a snack. Okay, yeah. I'm going to grab a coffee as well, guys and girls. I'm going to let the room breathe. And I'm going to take a deep breath. And yeah, I'm going to move on and try to do some gameplay for a bit. Not much longer, because at 1 o'clock I'm going to be talking to Trick and stuff, I think. So I'm going to probably have a break before I talk to Trick and stuff. But, you know, Titty, I've doubted myself many times for not going with the mainstream. Exactly. Yeah, you're not the weird one. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good. Thank you. You're not. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you live by your own, you know, your own direction that's within inside you, you know. yeah, there is. You know, so again, because like I said, let me just say this, guys and girls. If you ever think I'm laughing at you or you're the butt of the joke, believe me, that's furthest from the truth. Because I'm a very serious motherfucker. I really am. For all the reasons I've stated before. I don't mock fucking people. No way. You know, even let's like, for example, I don't even, you know, I'm not a gay man, right? But you know, let's use because I know he won't mind. Panic. You know, Panic's a gay guy, right? And Panic's very different from me, obviously, in many different ways. But we get on really well, and sometimes he yanks my chain, and sometimes I pull. I should be careful there because he might take that as. But you see what I mean? You know, me and Panic are very, very different. But there are some people that are uncomfortable around gay people, or don't know how to communicate with gay people, or don't understand gay people, and they will use them as butt of the joke or take the piss out of them. I've travelled so many different groups in life, guys and girls. I am not like that. I do not take the piss out of someone because they are different from me. I'm not like that. Far from it. I want to understand them in a normal way. I want to get to know them as people because that's what they are. I don't have these fucking prejudices that other people, a lot of people have that Yonder experiences or worries about. I'm not that guy. I've never been that guy. I don't give a shit. No, I wouldn't do that, Panic. I wouldn't. You know, you're a good, you know, I just see you as a human being. That's what I'm trying to say. I see the world in terms of blood, human beings. I don't see all these fucking constructs. I know them because they're in my face, but I don't give a shit about them. I don't give a rat's ass whether he's gay or not. It doesn't make a slightest bit of difference to me, as long as he's respectful to me, you know. He doesn't, you know. But, you know, so yeah, but I know a lot of other people do behave like that. They do. I know they do. And I get it. So I get it. But I'm not one of them, man. I never have been. That's not the way I roll. You know? But yeah. But like I say, Yonder, you know, Yonder to me, Yonder, you're a friend. You're a good friend. You've changed my world. And I want you to know that. You know, you have. I've told you that many a times. I would never take the piss out of you. Not, you know. I agree with you, Yonder. Now, I agree with that, yeah? Thank you, Titty, for joining. Thanks so much. I agree with you, Yonder. The world, America is seen in a poor light by many people in many countries. I absolutely, and they do take the piss out of you lot. They do. Yeah, I don't disagree with that at all, but I'm not, I want you to know, I'm not one of them. I am not one of those people, not at all. And if I ever tread on your toes or make you people feel uncomfortable, I don't mean to do that. I know sometimes my passion can cause that. I've said that to Jack many a times because Jack looks at, I know, even Jack and Sword after all these years, right? There, I'm better looking. Thanks so much, Titty. Even Jack and Sword after all these years, they've been friends for like 10 years, right? Even sometimes when I say stuff, because of the way I say it, the fucking platform that I get on, you know, I know sometimes I've come close to the bone, you know, but I don't mean to, guys. Let me just say that. It's just, you know, but yeah, I don't take the piss out of people, guys and girls. I don't do that. I'm old enough not to do that to people. And I see people as people, and I want to get to understand them and get to know them, you know, and as long as they're, no, I don't care what walk of life you're from, as long as you're not projecting on me and expecting me to behave like you or follow your norms. You can accept me as me. I can accept you as you. Gay, lesbian, hetero. Do you know what I'm saying, right? And that's the way I am. I don't give a shit who you are. I just want to get to know you for what you are, because that's reality. That's reality, guys and girls. Yeah, but Yonder, I understand why Yonder feels like he does, because I get it. I get it with Arabian people talking to me. They're so religiously devout. They just see me as a fucking heathen, and they talk to me like I had one guy. I'll give you an example. A very religious guy from the East, right? He came into my stream, and he said, "Oh, I come in to take the mickey out of you, but I'm listening to you, and you actually sound all right." So I get involved in a nice conversation. I'm respectful to him. But because I don't agree that because someone wants to drink alcohol, right? Let me just say this. If someone wants to drink alcohol, that's their choice. I don't believe they should, be forced from not. I don't particularly see alcohol as a healthy beverage, but if people want to drink it, it's up to them. That's their right, right? But because I didn't agree with that, I was suddenly the heathen, and I started to get all the nasty comments come my way because it didn't fit with his paradigm, It didn't fit with the way he sees the world. Well, tough shit. We're not all the same. It doesn't make me a heathen or a lesser man because I don't agree with your point of view, So I understand there's a lot of shit that goes on in the world, guys and girls, but I just want to say, I see people. I really do. And I would not demean anyone. I would not undermine anyone, whether they've been good to me or not, unless they treated me like a sack of shit, and then my face will turn, and then they can see the wolf. Yeah, if someone treats me like a sack of shit, like if I treat Yonder or Mac like a sack of shit, I deserve what I get. Right? Fair enough. Well, it's the same with me. People treat me like a sack of shit, then they get what they get, and that's their own, they should have been more respectful. It's that simple, guys. I really want you to know that. I see people. I don't fucking see all this bullshit. I never have. It might take me a while to learn about you. Like for example, Panic. When I first started getting, I had a big hippie group. So in that hippie group, I started meeting other people, gay people and all the rest of it, lesbians, and they would come to parties. So, and then I'd have gay men hit on me occasionally. And it took me a while to adapt to their mindsets, their way of living, all the rest of it. But, I found it an interesting journey. At times I was a little bit uncomfortable, but it didn't bother me in the long run. I adapted, right? I grew up. I learned that there are many different types of people in this world. And I learned to respect them and get over my hiccups and my little, do you know what I mean? Like they learned something about me as well. It's always a symbiotic relationship, guys and girls, It's a symbiotic relationship all the time. Let me try to read some of these comments, guys. Yeah. Let me scroll back here. What's this? Max says, I love Americans. Mackie's squawking like an eagle back there. I appreciate you guys. Good, Yonder. I hope you feel better. Start to feel better, man. Because I know, Yonder, I'm going to go make a coffee in a minute, but I know, Yonder, you've gone through a lot recently. There's a lot that's going on for Yonder. So, and I've said that to him privately as well. So he knows what I think. But yeah, sometimes, we have to spell these things out, guys and girls. And sometimes, we have misunderstandings. It's how we grow. It's how we learn about each other. It's how we feel better. This is life, guys and girls. And this is why I welcome it on my channel. I mean, as long as we're not insulting each other and we're working through the problems and we give each other time to get through stuff, that's all that's required, What's this? I once got an Uber for alcohol. For fun. When I tipped him $4, he's looking at my wallet. Nah, no, you're not, Yonder. No, you're not. You're feeling some real shit, Yonder. You're feeling some real shit, and that's okay, man. Because, like I say, Yonder is it. Let me. I'm empathic, Yonder. I see the world. Yonder's empathic too. He sees the world, right? And there's other people in this group that are empathic. They feel life very intensely and they're aware of every little bit of fucking detail that's going on, said or unsaid. And it does you fucking nutting. This is why I'm so tired today, because I'm aware of all the nuances going on, said or unsaid, and it knackers me. So Yonder, like I say, I know sometimes you feel like you're on your own, that no one can understand your reality, and that's mostly true for all of us, but there are some that are a lot closer to us than than others. And that's why Stu gets on with Mike really well, because they're akin to one another. They have more harmony, resonance, frequency with one another. You know what I'm saying? You know, and Yonder's empathic. So Yonder suffers. The day he really, and I'm going to be really honest, the day Yonder accepts that about himself, it will get easier. Because that's the journey I had to learn, to accept what I was experiencing all the fucking time. Because people tell us half these things aren't real. This is another layer of programming that we've got to break down. The bullshit of programming that people don't see. The magic of being empathic. Because empathic people feel the world and what's not said around them. And they feel like they're drowning sometimes. They feel like they're in a deep fucking ocean and they're going fucking mental. So I don't agree with you, Yonder. You're not having a midlife crisis. I don't personally think. I think you're an empathic being like me and you suffer. We're all programmed, Yonder. We're all programmed. Every one of us is programmed by degrees. We've all got programming in us. That's what I'm saying. You know, and what it does is it confuses our psychology. It confuses who we are to who we naturally are. So it's about understanding. This is me. This is how I understand my reality. Whether you agree with that or not, I don't know. But what I'm saying, Yonder, is we have got so much program from childhood and growing up in our cultures, right, that tells us that there's no such thing as telepathy, what's it when you can read people's minds or that sort of stuff. There's none of this, there's none of that, right? So what I'm saying is, let me put it in a context. Let me put context to this. What I'm saying is, right, we're all taught from a young age that a lot of the things that we think and feel aren't real, when actually they are. What I'm saying, Yonder, is I think Yonder, right, is like got a very unique gift that empaths have, like I've got. But because he's a cultural man like I was, we've got some hurdles to jump over before we can balance our equation internally. This is what I'm saying. And it's not a personal slight towards anyone, because we all have this hurdle to jump over. It's about recognizing what goes on internally. Like Yonder is always asking questions about his life. He's always, questioning things, wondering why. So what I'm saying is, I see a man that's similar to me in many ways, right? That is on a similar journey, that's got the similar psychological issues to get over that I had. Now, if I'm wrong or right, I don't know. Only Yonder can tell me that. But what I'm saying is, this is not a slight. This is about awareness of being human. What it is to be human and what's done to us. Because a lot of people will switch their empathic nature off because they think they're wrong. Right, Yonder? Do you hear me? Whereas they're not. Society just doesn't really want those components in life because it makes you a danger and a threat to their reality. So all that skill that you've got, Yonder, all that stuff that you feel is very real. But where a lot of the conflict and pain comes from is from what we'd call, check out the id, the ego, and the superego. The construct of psychology, Yonder. Start checking out those three constructs, and then you'll see why there's so much conflict within the human being. Look up, if you don't already know, you probably do, you might do, Yonder, but look up the id, the ego, and the superego. The breaking down of the psychology of the mind in conventional terms, but it does help in relation to what we are. So that, again, when I have a conversation, maybe I'm being too honest here. Maybe but I am an honest guy, because I've had exactly the same issues. And I'm not having a go. I'm talking about how we're all made. We are all made in a particular way, and we're all programmed in a particular way in our cultures. And it's only when we start breaking down the programming of our cultures, any culture, and how they subjugate us through religion and politics and education, that we start to understand who we are, not what we were programmed to be. So it's not a personal thing. Not to me anyway. It's just a recognition of the constructs of the lives that we lead. And it's about the understanding of those constructs. So so I'm beginning to understand where you're coming from, Yonder. I'm just talking about life, because to me, what I'm talking about is it just is, because I've worked in psychology and the human condition my whole life, right? With people that I worked for that were in real bad places. So I had to understand the construct of humanity, of all of us. And I don't see it as a personal attack. I'm just talking about reality, my reality, you see. But for some people, I guess they see it as an attack. But I guess that's what I'm learning here, when I'm actually just talking about the nature of reality. You still there, Yonder? I hope you're still there, man. Because it's not, I'm just talking about how I see reality, and it's not personal to me. It's not personal to me because I've lived this understanding for years, and I broke down those boundaries in my mind a long time ago, and learned about what it was that was causing me a lot of problems. So that's why we do counselling, right? To understand ourselves. So that's what's going on there. Anyway, I hope you're still there, Yonder, and I hope, like I say, now I understand where the problem is. Now I understand what Yonder, No, it's not about fault here, Yonder. That's another thing as well I've learned. It's about understanding where we're all coming from, because we're such different people. That is the hard thing, Yonder, of being human. See, I don't see fault. I just see hurdles to get over to understanding one another. I don't see it in terms of blame. I don't see this as in terms of blame, man. I'm trying to understand you and where you're coming from, like you're trying to understand me. And I don't use that construct. That's another thing that this is another construct for me of programming, Yonder, They make us feel shitty about ourselves all the time for having the thoughts. That's the whole point. We're all supposed to feel shitty about talking to each other. So we don't talk because we don't want these uncomfortable conversations, right? Because it's not about blame. It's about learning. And we're all going to make mistakes in delivery and understanding because we're coming from such foreign fucking places all the time. And because we've got this programming in place that tells us we've got to be polite and nice and sociable and not hurt anyone's feelings. This is why we've got all these psychological problems, right, man? Because what happens is, it's going to be all right, Trick. It's going to be all right, Trick. We are delving into shit that's a lot deeper. This is why because I don't see blame, you see. I see Yonder. All I'm seeing here is a learning experience. I'm imperfect in some of the ways I'm delivering, and I'm imperfect in my hearing. It's taken me a while to see where you're really coming from, but I'm getting there. But what I'm saying to you, man, is that one of the reasons we have trouble communicating with each other as individuals, as people from different cultures, is because we're all truly unique, but we're also worried about treading on each other's toes or delivering in the right way or not misunderstanding each other. But let me put it out there, guys and girls. Sometimes you have to have misunderstanding to reach enlightenment with another human being and within yourself. Because when I talk about programming, it's something we've all suffered because it's programming right now, right? That's causing this misunderstanding because we're worried or we think that if we have conflict with someone or misunderstanding, it's a bad thing, or we shouldn't be doing it because we're taught to be nice people. Do you see what I'm saying? But sometimes it's like in counselling, your therapist, right, will challenge you so you can see who you truly are. But to have a true relationship with someone, you have to go through these uncomfortable segments to understand where you're both coming from. It's just reality, guys, but most people don't like it because they're taught not to fucking do it. And that's the programming that I'm talking about. That's the fucking problem. We're all afraid of ourselves and well, from my perspective, let me frame it that way. From my perspective, we're all afraid of treading on toes. We're all afraid of ourselves. Now, whether people agree with me or not is up to you guys and girls. But I talk the way I do because I want to get to the bones of things. I want real relationships with people. And sometimes that makes it uncomfortable. And if I'm not someone's cup of tea, let me say this now. I don't want to cause anyone upset. I don't want to cause you hurt or pain, either in your businesses or in our friendships. So if I do your fucking nutting, which I know I do with people, sometimes people need space from me, and I accept that because I'm an intense motherfucker. I know it. And a lot of people take a while to get used to me, and I appreciate that. But, you know, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the very core of what's been done to us. What these criminals have done to our psychologies. And most people don't understand it. That's, you know, and we all live our lives always treading on eggshells, worrying them. But true friends can share who they are and they can move forward. I like to think so. But everybody's got to do right for what's for them. Free will to all of you out there. Whether it's panic or trick, if I do your nutting or if you can't resonate with me or if you find me too much to deal with, I can appreciate that. And your choices are your own and I will respect them. But unfortunately, guys and girls, I can't change the man I am or the way I see the world. And I know I see it so differently from other people in so many levels because I've learned about stuff that I think I've learned about layers of reality that a lot of people just aren't at yet. And that's okay, because I'm not saying I'm even right. I'm just saying this is my reality. If yours is different, that's okay too. It's just that we're in different places, in different ages. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying this is my reality. And the whole point of learning about the psychology of ourselves, real psychology, not this bullshit psychology that they pump out to most people in therapy. I mean real psychology. Get into the dirt of humanity and understanding what we do, you know, what these constructs do to us and how we suffer. And like I say, I will never mock any one of you. You are my friends. If you don't sometimes understand how I'm coming across, I understand that. It may take time for us to appreciate each other. Maybe you'll never appreciate me. Maybe I can never fully appreciate you. I don't know. But I'm willing to take the journey. The question is, right, are you? And if you are, that's fine. And if you find it very difficult, I understand that too. We all have to make our choices. But to me, like I say, I don't see gay. I see blood. I see emotion. I see feeling. I see spirit. That's what I see. I don't see all this other fucking shit. I don't care about it, really, to be honest with you. Because it's what divides us and it's what fucks me off. It's what causes, we have to work so hard just to be real human beings. We have to work so hard just to be real human beings because we got all this fucking programming in the way. All of us. And it's tiring and it's hurtful and it's painful for all of us. Look, you know, we have to work so hard to understand each other. And it was done by design. And when you know it in here, everything changes. Everything changes. And yonder, I tell you, man, like I say, you are the wizard character. You're an empath and you're on a journey and you're on a great journey, man. And like I say, you're a friend, and that's all I can say. I can't, you know, other people have to work out their realities for them, and I get it. But what I'm saying is, from my perspective, it's okay. It really is okay. Your choices are yours, yeah? That's all I can say. But I know, I get it. Like Panic said, I'm the bull. I'm not a bully. I'm a bull in a china shop sometimes. And as I said, I get where Panic's coming from. I really do see Panic. I get where he's, sorry, Yonder. I really get where you're coming from today, Yonder. We've had to have another session to really start getting through all this stuff. And it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing from my perspective. I haven't read all the comments, guys and girls.
I'm going to be talking to Trick in that at 1 o'clock. I'm going to go make a coffee. But like I say, you know, you've got to realize I'm coming from my perspective of learning. And it's different from yours, obviously, in many, many ways, at many different levels. But what I'm saying is we're all the same people having the same experience. I just see reality very different from a lot of you at many different levels because of my experience working with the human condition. That is obvious. You know, and there's different layers to that wizard's level, and we're all on different levels of the journey as we go along. And that's just a fact. And sometimes the way back is the way forward, and sometimes the young teach the old and the old teach the young. It's not being right. It's not about being right. It's not about being superior. As I said, it's about being human. It's just about being human and being honest with everyone about, you know, and I don't think there can be too much honesty. I honestly think we've got into this mess because people are always worried about treading on each other's toes. I think that's why we're in that mess. I think this is why we've got to where we are as it is, because everyone's been programmed to be so careful all the time, to be afraid all the time. How can we have any kind of relationship if we're afraid of each other? If we're afraid of, to be honest, you know? Oh shit, man, I'm going on. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, you know, if what I've brought to the table has upset you. Because that's not what I'm about being real and having real friends. And that's why I admire, and that's why, right, you always hear me big up Jack and big up Sword, even though they're not around as much now, right? And I'll tell you why, because they've gone through this with me as well. And I don't think they fully always understand me either. And I get it. That's why I'm acceptant of what people say when they come back to me with their feedback. You know, because I don't know if I'm right, because I've never really asked them, but I know that they care about me. And Jack and Sword and Jim, right, and Fire Dog, you know, they always treat me well. And I know they see me sometimes in a weird way, right? I know. I think they probably do. They're too polite to say it, right? But they're all American, by the way, and I love those guys, and I'm not lying about that. I would never betray them. I'm never going to shit on them. They've done so much for me, right? And now I do feel emotional because I'm being really honest about stuff. I am a strange guy, guys and girls. And a lot of people struggle with me. I know that, and I get it. But I'm actually coming from a very good place. And if you give yourselves time and you put faith in me, all right, like you do your religions and everything else, right? And you stay around with me for a while, you might just find you might get something that you've never known before or never seen before. Like I know I'll get that from you, right? Because that's the nature of symbiotic relationships, if we dare to fucking risk. And like I said, I'm surprised I'm back here again. I'm surprised I'm back here again, sharing the full person of who I am. Because it's risky. Because most people can't fucking stand me. They don't understand me. They don't get me. They're afraid of me. But I'm not. The irony is, I'm all about the positive, the light. I'm not about the fucking, you know. It's bizarre. This world is so bizarre. So here comes all my pain, all my feelings. Because I'm a genuine guy. I'm not attacking anyone. I am just looking at the structure of our existence because it causes so much fucking shit. And I want to break that shit down. And I want to make it a better world for me, for you, for everyone. Okay, maybe. But that's not what's going on inside. Maybe that's the limitation of language. Panic. Maybe that's the limitation of language. Yeah? But that's why I'm defining all this today. Because I think we all do that. I think we all do that. Everybody puts everyone else in a box. But that's actually the fucking thing I'm looking to break down. Maybe sometimes that goes back to projection. Maybe I'd say sometimes we do need to look at ourselves as well. Because what we do in psychological terms, guys and girls, we will project ourselves at, yeah, thank you. Because I'm about to challenge that, Panic. Because sometimes when we don't know, in psychological terms, in terms of psychological growth, guys and girls. Any counsellorist or therapist will tell you this. As we grow into ourselves, we don't always know all parts of ourselves. So the unknown parts of ourselves, right, we project onto the world so we can understand them. And that's another reason I don't judge people, because I know people are forever trying to understand their own reflections. And unless anyone really disrespects me, I'm at peace with most things, because we are always working ourselves out. So panic, you know, or me, gay guys, straight guys, we're always trying to grow into ourselves. So sometimes the unconscious part of our mind that doesn't know us, that isn't conscious, it projects into the outer world, and we see ourselves in other people, or we see perhaps, you know what I'm saying? So the reality is always a distortion, you know? Reality is always a distortion. Exactly, Mac. And that's why I understand you, Mac. I understand a lot of Mac without Mac having to say things, you know? I like to think I do, but I like to be respectful as well, because like I said, you have to understand where I'm coming from. I have dealt with many different psychologies in my life, and I've had my own shit to deal with. And I've learned a lot about the human condition and all, you know, and so, yeah, but I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not perfect, guys and girls. I'm holding my hands up. I'm a human being. I struggle like you every fucking day. But yeah, Panic the Bum, man, I don't put people in the boxes. I see the fluidity of what they are. I'm an empath. That's why I'm not upset with what any of you are saying, or how Yonder feels, because I understand where he's coming from. And the reason I can understand it, and this is a credit to you guys and girls, is because you're talking to me. You're not shouting at me. You're not putting me down. You're not making me feel shitty for having my feelings. And that's why I don't want to make you feel shit. I don't want you to feel shitty for having your feelings, right? It's you know, and this is, you know, perhaps I bit off more than I could chew. You know, I just thought it'd be nice to have a pod, yeah, where we can be honest about who we are, you know. Okay. You know, I just think, you know, there are many truths, Panic. There are many truths, and most of them are subjective. But like I say, you've got to realize, guys and girls, I come from a therapy point of view. I come from, that's why I say Mac's brave, because I know what Mac's done in his life to get to where he is. Like, I know Yonder's a brave man. You know, he's got a kind of courage that modern society doesn't appreciate, because he's brave to get to where he is. And I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. I'm being genuine here. I'm a brave man for doing this and for getting to where I am in life and doing this again. You know, there's many different forms of courage in life. You know, when we're all on a journey of exploration, and it's complicated, man. It is fucking complicated. And I just wanted a place where we can all be who we are, even in these moments, you know, because I can't stand the world, because everyone shuts off all the time because they're afraid of, you know, being honest about what they're feeling or experiencing. And what do they do? What do they do when they feel they want to get angry? Thank you, Mac. I try very hard to be respectful, you know. Why do we all get angry, Mac? Or why does Mac turn away when things get tough, right? Why does Yonder get angry when he thinks someone's taking the piss out of him? Because there's no discord, there's no space for them to talk, because people don't listen. But this is why I want this space, so we can talk, guys. Do you understand? I don't care if people in chat don't like the fact that sometimes we talk about things, because I'm not going to be made to feel guilty about it, because I don't give a shit. What I'm saying is, right, if we're in the pod and we're talking about gaming and Yonder comes in and he is feeling shit, or Trick's feeling shit, and they want to talk to me as a mate openly in pod, and they're happy to do that, I'm happy to do that for an hour. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if we ship, or if Mike needs it, or Stu needs it, because we're mates doing a pod. It ain't just a business to me. I don't care, really. I'm going to be honest, right? I need money. But I don't care about the fucking business, to be honest with you. In a lot of ways, I care more about the human element, because that's what's important to me. I need to live, yes, but I care more about the human element, if I'm being honest. That's why I'll discuss anything in my pod when it's done respectfully, right? And what I'm saying is, I know Mac, right? Mac will avoid when he thinks there's danger, because correct me if I'm wrong, Mac, but I think you'll do that because of the father and everything else and family. Yonder will be like me. He'll get angry if he thinks someone's taken the fucking piss out of him, and rightly so, right? But why do we all have these little coping mechanisms? Programming. Because what we can't do with most people, like I couldn't do, like I had to go to another part of the fucking world to be able to talk to people, do you know what I'm saying? To talk to people, I had to find people who'd give me space to talk to them. Because people won't respect me enough to give me space to explain all this here now like I'm doing. So my pod and my friendships and my podcast and all the rest of it, my admin, is about for people, friends, to be able to talk to each other because no one else will listen to the fuckers, like they won't listen to me. So Yonder doesn't have to feel angry. Yonder, you can tell me how you feel because I'm your friend and I listen and I give a shit, even if I get some stuff wrong. Same with Mac, same with everyone else, because that's what real friends do. They listen. I think I'm being very clear here, guys and girls, very clear. I want to provide a forum where human beings can be human beings, even when it's tough, even if there's misunderstanding, and that there's a forum, if people want it, to grow with each other and move forward through those misunderstandings if they want it. If it's not what you want in your heart, if it doesn't resonate with you, then I, if anyone ever feels like this and you want to move on, then do it peacefully. And you have been Yonder, yeah. And that's exactly the way we need it to be. And I want you to know, like I say, I'm not trying to, I know sometimes the way it comes across, it may really, the way I come across very strongly, I know. And like I say, I appreciate everyone. I'll finish off by saying this again. I know I'm a difficult person. My missus struggles with me. My family struggles with me. But this is why you guys have got my respect, right? That's why Jack and Sword and Jim have my respect, because I've had to travel a long way. I've had to travel a long fucking way to be here right now and to have this going on in a healthy way. And I said to Jack, I would move to America if I could. Because I think fundamentally, the irony is of all of this right Yonder, Panic said, oh, you're an American then, because of the individual thing. Exactly. I resonate more with American life than I do with my own. And it's so bizarre. And you guys are brave, right? And you guys are honest, and that's a good thing. I just want you to know from my perspective, again, understand the words that I use, because I'm talking about how we are affected in our lives by we all are, in every culture, right? And I've given examples along the way. And I've also given you things to go and study, if you're inclined to do so. Study the construct of the human brain, the id, the super ego and the ego. These are very important constructs to understand ourselves. It'll help you. It'll also help you from where I'm coming from as well, and why I talk the way I do. Because I talk from like I say, a human being's point of view, a sort of a therapy point of view, but I don't always agree with a lot of the therapy side either. So, I'm not going to go down that road. But yeah, guys and girls, I hope, like I say, I hope you start to feel better is what I'm saying, because I know it's been difficult, because I felt it too. I feel very tired today, but I don't mind, because like I say, you're good people. And I like you guys and girls, and I think you're worth the effort. And I hope that I hope you think I'm the worth the effort too. That's what I like to think anyway. But like I say, you know, yeah. Yeah. I knew where you were coming from yesterday, Yonder, in terms of stuff, you know. I know where you're coming from. I'm not quite sure what the problem is then, because I know where you're coming from, you know. I know how you feel about how people think about you. I know sometimes in the way that I come across at the world, but across to the world with the way I talk and stuff. But again, that's, you know, I am what I am fundamentally, and I am how I see the world. But I don't see it the way some people think I see it. I mean, yeah, I understand you believe it's mine. I don't think it's your understanding that's falling short. Not in most things. I think only one particular point where I thought your understanding was falling short with the programming thing. Everything else, I think we understand each other on. But if there is any misunderstanding, when I say, when you said there you are going on about programming again, did I misunderstand that comment? Was there another misunderstanding with that comment? Because, you know, that's the only thing I saw there. And when I went on about the programming things, I thought you misunderstood what I meant in definition by the programming. But actually, I don't mind talking about all that, because I think that there's other people beyond me and you, Yonder, yeah, that I know struggle with me anyway. But to be honest with you, mate, Yonder, I think we're okay. As far as I'm concerned, I think we're all okay. I think we're good. To be honest, mate, I'm so fucking tired, man. I'm gonna have a coffee now because I'm so fucking tired. And then I'll take a deep breath because I think I need one. But yeah, all I'm saying is if people do, or I'm not saying you do, Yonder, or anyone else, but if people do misunderstand some of my language or whatever, all I'm saying is, guys and girls, I'm merely talking about the constructs that we're all subjected to by varying degrees. And as I said, I would never take the piss out of anyone's culture or anyone's belief system in a flippant way, because I know we're all struggling in the same way. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's right. I think Trix just summed it up there. I think Ned said it, Yonder said it in one way, Ned said it in a different. And I did miss that. Yeah, he's right. I think, like I say, a lot of things happen through misunderstanding. So I'm just going to take a deep breath, because, you know, I trust Yonder anyway, and I know Yonder knows me. And whatever I think you're right, Trick. I think there was a misunderstanding. And I think, you know, the worst, and the thing was, I could see Yonder, he looked so fucking tired as well and stressed out. And I thought, what, you know, and I know he came into the pod not happy anyway. Oh, no. J&E, we did see, yeah, don't worry. I did see Titty's short hubs and everything, yeah. Hello, just saw it, yeah. So, yeah, I think there was a lot, you know, I think there's, you know, again, I think we're tired. You know, when I look at what's going on, I think, like, Yonder's got a lot going on, he's got to move. I'm tired all the fucking time. And I don't think it takes much because of the way we go about things here for misunderstandings to happen. I really don't. But at the end of the day, I mean, you know, it's an interesting journey, guys and girls. Yeah, I do, J&E. Yeah, we have the horizontal. Yeah, I think you're right, Trick. And we just go from there. But also as well, no, I'll leave it. It doesn't matter. We're talking the chat because we'll be in chat soon. I'm going to end the stream, guys and girls. I'm going to forward you guys and girls on to someone. And then we'll talk in chat. Trick, you've got an hour, man. Or about an hour. Hey, Frosty. Hey, is that Frosty? Who's online? Let's have a look who's online. Yeah, but I'll admit, my brain right now is so shot on, man. It really is. It's really tired from all that's gone on. But that's just life. That's just the way it is. Shit happens, you know. Right, who am I going to go to? Who's online? Who have we got online? We've got Isa online. We've got Trick online. Oh, I haven't sent a Trick for ages, actually. I know Isa's there, but I sent to Isa the other day. Trick, I'm going to send you some people. Oh, no, you'll be coming out. Trick, are you coming out in a minute? Who? I could do... Trick, you'll be coming out, won't you? Because you're going to be coming over to the pod. Don't send to me. Yeah. Yeah, Panic. Well, I'll tell you what, it's hard to explain the friction until you see how very different. Exactly, I accept that, man. Yeah. That's why one day I want to travel to the US. That's why, yeah, I want to travel to a lot of places if I can, man. Yeah, someone that actually playing. Okay, Trek. All right, let's do that. But again, you know, that's why, let's just think, who can I go to? I'm going to go to ODYSEE just because he's there. It's quick and easy. But again, this is another thing, as you see. I sometimes think as well, although I don't do this deliberately, I think it's you sometimes get to really learn about some people or people more. Well, sometimes when there is misunderstanding, you transmit, more is transmitted in the misunderstanding and then the correction of that event, you know, that really does give you a greater depth and sense of the person that you're dealing with. Because I had that with Sword, of course, as well, and Jack by varying degrees as well. And it happens with people in the same country all the time anyway. So, you know, it's going to bound to happen with people from different, you know, different countries, you know, maybe, but you know, yeah, I got someone that's playing here, you know, so. But I guess one of my sensitivities is, if I'm going to be honest about sensitivities, is that, like I say, you know, the way I see, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, but I've always seen myself as a pretty nice, genuine sort of guy. But it seems like most of the people I've experienced in life, they don't like that. They don't like that sort of personality or that sort of honesty. They can't cope with it. So I never did too well in life, I suppose, because I was too honest or too upfront or whatever. And I know other people feel that experience and have had that experience too, you know. And that's where I don't really fit in. I don't know if you other guys, oh my God, that did really well. I don't know if you other guys and girls, any of you guys and girls out there feel like that. I know some of you do. Because that is the way the world works. They want superficial conversations with you. They don't want to build any real relationship of any depth, you know. And yeah, so you know, my journey's been an interesting one over the years. So, but yeah, I know there's other people like that as well, you know. As Trick said, we're oddballs, you know, stuff like that. All right, I'm going to get out of here, guys and girls. I'm going to send you over to ODYSEE. And like I say, you know, it's I've gone on a bit again today. I've got into a cycle in my own head. It happens. You know, it's just what I need is a good sleep now, I think. Shit happens. It is what it is. There we go. All right, Isaac. All right. Okay, so I'll jump in ASAP. Okay, mate. As soon, yeah. All right, Trick. Don't take too long, mate, because you're going to eat up your time. Because I've only got an hour, and then I've got to start getting ready for the family coming back. All right, guys and girls. Well, you know, again, I mean, it's not really. I'm not, you know, I mean, today wasn't really what I had planned in terms of the stream. But it was gonna, you know, I mean, it was gonna come. It's been a good thing, you know, because again, like I say, I want a podcast where we can talk. You know, Yonder said something a while ago. The talking's just as important as the gaming. People like it. Okay, Yonder, and I agree. I think I don't care. I'll be honest, right? I don't care how difficult sometimes the moments are, or how many misunderstandings we may have. I don't think that's a bad thing. And like I say, if you're with decent people, it's not really an issue because you move on, you get on, blah, 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 you know. And like I say, as the weeks and days go by, all that's gone on here will solidify, you know, and it'll fall into place. Keep it frosty. I'll see you soon, man. All right. You look after yourself. Yonder, Trick, and all the boys. I'll see you in a minute. Guys, sorry. Panic. Thanks so much for your help again, man. Yeah, coarse hair did cause all this. It did panic. It did. Because instead of playing, I had to fix this fucking mouse. But like I say, I mean, Mac, God, there was way more washing to hang. Oh, yeah, man. No, I get that with my missus. Anyway, guys and girls, you all look after yourselves. It's been an interesting stream again. And again, like I said, I don't really mind because I quite like talking. It's good to reflect on things sometimes. And like I say, we are what we are, right? It's just the way it is. I will see you all very soon. Frosty, take care, man. Trick. Yonder. Titty, thanks for joining, Titty, as well. Quirky, thanks, Quirky, for those wise comments, and everyone else for your comments. It's been a most interesting pod. I'm out of here. I'll see you soon, guys and girls. I'm going to grab myself a drink, and I will be in chat. Take care, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow for Call of the Wild, right? We've got Call of the Wild tomorrow. Take care. See ya. The way of the wizard, guys and girls. Oh, my God. Oh, shit, that's the break time. That's the wrong one. Stream ended.